Congratulations being first, Shanox. And yes, we'll be starting shortly. We'll be starting shortly. Okay, guys, we're gonna get all started here. Give me a second, I'll switch this over. Okay, there we go. There we go. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. We are now being. Are we? Wait, is it losing frames? Is it really losing frames? It shouldn't be. I told Ambrosia to fucking check. Is it not working right? Tell me right now.
It looks fine to me sometimes.
No, not sometimes. Is it looking fine?
When you asked me earlier, it was fine.
Is it fine right now? Okay, Jesus.
It looks fine in Discord.
I'm not talking Discord. I'm talking Twitch.
Very confusing. I don't actually remember you asking me if it looked fine.
Okay, is it fine? Okay, hello, Cooley. We'll quickly give you a shout. We'll do a S2 shout out. What are you guys up to? And we'll get started with this. Please tell me if it's laggy on Twitch, everyone.
It's fine now.
Okay,
it's fine.
It might have been the starting soon streams being weird. Cool. How was it, Kami? Yeah, we'll get after you answer that. But hello, Raiders. Hello, Raiders. We'll get started here. After we greet the Raiders. But hello, Kawaii Chibi Kuno, Loof, Shanox, Cooley. Hello, everyone. I think it's time to get started. So today we're having our little spilling the tea with Daishima episode 2 with Ambrosia. Hello, guys. Wave, hello, Ray. Hello. Let me get my question stuff up. Hi, my hello. Let me make sure the Chrome audio is good. Okay, we're good. Awesome. Yes. Okay, so why don't we get started with first? We'll start something easy here, just to get stuff moving. So what first got you interested in VTubers? That should be something easy to get started with.
Real quick, your audio is doing that little
choppy
thing.
Is it? Here, tell me if it still happens. Okay, you know what? Here, I'll turn off I'll turn off something for you. But yeah, what first got you interested in VTubers?
Well, I'm gonna guess like a lot of people. I saw Kizuna Eye on YouTube a couple of times, but I didn't know that VTubing was like a huge thing until much later when I found out about what is it? The 2D avatar thing. I forgot to look at the name to remember it later.
It's fine.
Vroid.
Oh, yeah.
Vroid. I happened upon it by sheer accident, and I messed around with it, and I was like, wow, this is like creating Sims 4 custom content, but so much easier. So messed around in that for a little bit. Met some people who told me what VTubing was all about, because I joined like a big community server for Vroid. And then I was like, this sounds like a good idea. I'm going to go with that.
Yes, because for people that know, you first started with a 3D model, and we're using that for quite a while. I believe.
Yeah, I used it for several months.
Was there particular reasons that you decided to switch from 3D? Was it the tools, or because you obviously had a reason to switch?
It was a couple things. One, I didn't really like how inexpressive my Vroid was, and at the time, I was not willing to shell out for like iPhone tracking, which is like the only way to get 3D to look good, apparently, or at least that's what people were talking about at the time. VTube Studio was going to be a lot more accessible to me, and I also wanted to incorporate my own art into it, which would be much easier to do as 2D rather than 3D. Because despite as hard as I tried with my 3D model, it still didn't quite look like my style.
Yeah, because with 3D, I believe it's gone better for expressiveness. Because I
Hmm.
believe the webcam tracking for VTube Studio and VC Face at least are literally the same, but it's definitely iPhone tracking definitely helps for all cases.
Yeah. At the time, unless you like shelled out big for somebody who could actually 3D model, like you were kind of stuck with VTube Studios
It was,
expressions, which were not the greatest.
or you mean
Or
not
V-Roid Studios.
VR Studios? Yes, VR
V-Roid, yeah.
Studios' original expressions were bad to say it lightly.
Yeah. Even after editing, like I looked about as expressive as I do in real life, which is not great.
Yeah. Like with VTube Studio, especially now, you can easily add expressions. You do all sorts of stuff, and now you can even make custom expressions outside of like you don't have to be a model maker. You can just go in there some
Mhm.
sliders and you can make expressions that way,
Yeah.
which is really
The
really
fact they
cool.
added that was really nice.
Yeah, I don't remember when they added that, but it's definitely recent.
It was a couple months ago, I think.
Mm.
At least a month ago.
The the development on VTube Studio is very active, to say the least.
Mhm.
Mm. If you know what you're doing with 3D models, you can do a lot. Even Vroids, like where you, yeah, I think things are a lot better now. When a lot of us are talking about how bad Vroid was in 3D in general, I don't think you guys realize how bad VC Face used to be a year ago. So, I think it's
Yeah.
mostly okay now. It was,
The up the upgrades to that and, V-Ride Studio really improved a lot. But the other thing is, like, if you don't know how to use Blender, you're kind of fucked in that regard. Like, I know how to use Unity. I could do some things in Unity, like attach my wings correctly and attach my hat correctly, but that's, like, the extent of what I could do.
yeah. Like you can 3D theoretically has. Oh, so I'm raising your volume. 3D theoretically has everything you need to do anything. It's more about having the knowledge and skills to do it and making all of your own tools. But
Mhm.
there's not really any hard limits to 3D with with your own tools and stuff. As you can
Yeah.
see, video games are 3D, and it's not too far off of like just adding face tracking on top of that, which there's been cases
Mhm.
of. It's just more of
Yeah.
the knowledge of doing that.
Yeah, and I have some experience 3D modeling, and to say the least, I did not enjoy it. I think it's fantastic when other people do it, but it is not great when I do it.
Mm,
I'm too used to 2D. I can't think in 3D, at least when it comes to a screen.
yeah, that could also be why the community has moved towards using line 2Ds because we have a very big 2D community has no idea how to think in 3D.
Mhm.
Mm.
Well, I mean, not to stereotype, but a lot of people here are weeaboos.
Well, the weebs have very bad, like, oh, all the bad CG and anime. That has something to do with it.
Yeah. No, no, I just mean we all wanna be anime girls, and
Oh,
I for one support
true,
this.
true, true,
I absolutely wanted to turn into an anime wizard.
true.
That's part of why I went 2D.
Fair. So it would be expressionist, and you just want to be you want to be the anime waifu you always wanted. You always dreamt of. Mm.
No, no. More so, actually using my own art rather than just
Oh,
textures.
fair.
I've drawn both of my 2D models that I've used so far.
Yeah, you've had two. I thought it was the same model but re-rigged, or do you redraw it too?
Nope.
Okay, you did redraw it too.
So my first model, I got it rigged once, and then I went back to the person and I got some extras done on it, and I redid the bangs
Hmm.
because they desperately needed an update. And then for this model, I completely redid the art from the ground up.
Mm. You also added things. I guess you can show the model off some right now. You added things like the chibi mode and some other things that are cool.
The chibi mode, so oh my gosh, when people were freaking out about chibi mode on it, my rigger is actually the person who like did the I think the first one and like people flipped their shit and I was like, how much would it be to just real quick, since you're still working on it, add this? And then he didn't even he didn't even put a price on it. It was just like, okay, I will pay you next time I come back here. But yeah, I can swap to chibi mode.
Chibi.
And I have it set up so when VT Chaos is on my stream,
Ah,
people can bully me and turn me into a small child at any given
small.
point.
Yeah, because instead of having it as a separate model, I believe it works as warping another. It's using your same art, right?
Mhm. Yep, it just deforms it.
Yes, you're just small.
Yes.
Other,
And it's nice because all my other things work
yeah,
with
yeah,
it.
yeah. I mean, you can separately just have two models to do that, but it's nice. It's more effective to do it this way.
Mhm. I think I would get annoyed swapping between models, like, midstream. I also think it's really funny when I just all of a sudden shrink off the
Two
screen.
small people. Yes, yeah. We're just two small people right now. The two
Really.
childs.
There we go. Now I'm the same proportions as you.
Yeah.
We were fighting for control of the screen, during prep, trying to figure out, "Okay, how do we proportion normal person and chibi person?"
Yeah, I mean,
And the answer is you
I
don't.
mean, you kind of got it good enough. It's fine. It
Is it?
was fine.
Is it fine?
It was fine. It was
Here, I have 2 outfits.
mm,
I do actually prefer to not be in chibi mode, but everyone on my stream likes to bully me.
that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
The non. Yeah. Also, I think the hat. I don't think it's shrunk as much as the rest of your body. Oh, yes. Both.
No, I think it actually gets bigger.
Yeah. I know. I think actually go back to your cheat mode real quick. I think your hat grows.
It does. It does. It absolutely does. Oh, I love that. I actually love it so much. I'm so glad they didn't keep it the same proportion.
Yeah. Yeah. It 100% grows.
Mhm. My chat actually said they don't like the hat with this outfit.
Really, I
I
like
think
it.
it looks fine either
I
way.
think it looks
Yeah,
good.
I know. It
They're
looks
crazy.
great. I mean, this outfit was designed for a completely different hat that's not made just yet, but
And
don't worry
you'll
about
add
it.
it. You'll add it later.
Is it lag? Oh no.
Is it? You
It
guys
is a
need to
little
tell
bit.
me if there's frame drops. Is there frame? It literally is not saying any frame drops for me. Tell me if there's frame drops. Tell me is there issues. I have to restart my stream. Tell me if there's issues. Don't just like leave stream because it's laggy. Tell me if it is.
It is a little bit laggy, yeah.
That's why you're here. There we go. That hopefully that'll work now. Yeah, that's why everyone left stream today. That's why viewers are low. It's because it was laggy. No one was saying anything. Jesus Christ, guys.
I'm
Anyways,
seeing a bit of lag still.
is it really still lagging?
Yeah.
You got my guest is not being helpful. It's fine.
I'm sorry.
Hold on. Let me kill some stuff. Why? Okay, what's that? My CPU is 99% from what? From what?
Hmm.
From what? Give me a second. It's literally my CPU's literally pegged. Hold on. I can kill some stuff once it gets to there. I've not had issues with my CPU like this in like. Oh, I know what it is. You know what it is. Let me do something real quick. Oh, geez, do not crash. I have a solution to this. I have a solution to this. If it doesn't fucking crash, I literally think Task Manager's crashing right now. I can fix this. Oh gosh, oh gosh. I think Task Manager's crashing. Please stop. I can't even touch stuff right now. Why is there always technical issues? This stream was supposed to be less scuffed. The stream was supposed to be less scuffed, guys. No one's. I mean, it's harder for me to fix stuff when no one tells me stuff's broken. Oh gosh, I'm preparing security options. What? What? Can you say chat that I can't do that stuff right now? It literally, it's like Windows. It's like a gray screen. Oh, there we go. Do you want to end process system?
No. Hello.
No. Would you like to end process system? No. No. I think I know how to deal with this. If it will. Oh gosh. Isis Moon. Give me a second. Oh gosh. Okay, so I can. There's a couple
I love
things.
that things are still running in the background.
Oh yeah, my computer's fine. It's just here you go. Let me close that out. And
Just having a little bit of a panic attack.
Oh, Shoosh looks like it crashed. That's cool. That's cool. We can quickly fix that in a second. Let me just over here. Shoot. Just give me a second, guys. I got this. It's just so you guys at least see me for a second. I'll have to redo Shoes. Because I think what happened
Please
was
help. I'm trapped in the basement.
Here we go. Let me turn on the GPU hardware acceleration. And I'm gonna stop streaming my OBS. Here we go. We'll go back to Shoost. Oh, I think the Shoost completely crash, or can I just re-add the stuff? There we go. Okay, I can just re-add the stuff. That's good. It's faster. Okay. There you go, guys. We're going to go back to this. Oh, Jesus. Anyway, hi, Squishal Moon. We're a little scuffed today.
We're getting it worked out in the first 20 minutes. It's all good.
It's all fine. Okay, it shouldn't be laggy anymore. So I think
it looks fantastic.
It looks. I think. Okay, the thing I realized, I'll have to switch to every interview. Is there's a hardware encoding thing which is good for streaming, not good for capturing. Well, not for watch together. It's not good for this. That's interesting to know. But yes. Anyways. Fucking Discord. I blame Discord anyways, but Discord
I think blaming Discord's always
it was using 20% of my CPU, which I know is because I was using CPU encoding. We're using Discord, which is why that was also causing issues earlier. But you can also move yourself back down, I think. Or
I can't. I can only see on Twitch. I cannot see.
Yeah, I know. I closed it because it was lagging.
Okay, so I'm just stuck with Twitch. Okay, cool.
I mean, it's the same. It's the same though.
It's not.
It's just a little delayed.
This is actually where I was before. So
okay, yeah, that's fine. All right. Yes, we're using. I'm using Discord to send over. There's gonna be better things with Iron Vertex soon, but for now, actually with Iron Vertex, I probably wouldn't be lagging. But the thing is, the fucked thing is, it said at 0 drop frames this whole time. And then
OBS will lie like that.
It's not lying. No. It's not lagging on OBS. It's lagging before it gets OBS.
Yeah, exactly.
It's lagging before it gets OBS. It's merely correctly displaying the lag to you, even though the preview window is different, but.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had that happen. I tried to stream Skyrim recently, and it just wanted to destroy my computer.
It's normally fine for me. Like, it's just, yeah, it's sussy. I know exactly what it was, but like, that shouldn't have been an issue. But Discord is apparently less efficient than I thought. Whatever.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Be like that.
I can just mess with settings very often to do stuff to make it efficient. Yay. Okay, anyways, let's open up my little notepad so that didn't crash. Hey, didn't crash. I don't know. I mean,
Nice.
it's Notepad++. How would that fucking crash?
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Okay, yeah.
You're asking the software developer, man, I don't think this program will crash. Them sweating in a corner.
Thank you for the follow, Cuppy Cake. We've survived through the scuff, and now you're here. We still have buffer options, I think. Yeah. Well, you're following now.
It's okay. You fixed the issue.
Oh, I recognize you. Yeah. Cupcakes, good to see you. Good to see you. You know what happens sometimes. You'll think you're following your friends stuff. Yeah.
Whenever I have to do the shame follow during somebody's stream, I like follow and run.
I believe I met them through TikTok.
Oh, nice.
I could be wrong, but that's like where I meet a lot of people lately. But yes.
TikTok is trying to share somebody that you follow to me, like hardcore trying to. I think every 3 videos is them now. I don't remember who it is, but
is every 3 videos is who?
It's somebody that you follow and somebody else that I follow also follows on TikTok, and like every 3 videos I keep getting just their stuff, which is really surprising.
They're doing what they're popping off. They're popping. Yeah, don't worry about being a little stream. And hello, Sybil Moose. Hello, Sybil Moose. Hello.
Hi.
I think we're past the scuff that I swear it's required every slightly special stream I do. It's just required.
Of course.
Slowly but surely we'll figure out scuff. And I'm pre-debut, guys. It's fine.
You're really milking that excuse, huh?
Yes, I only had to
do it while you can. Thank you, Mystic. I see that, bully.
Oh, Mystic. So we talked about like when you found out interested VTubers, but that wasn't necessarily when you like decided to do it for yourself though. Like you started watching them, like you didn't specifically say when you like when did you start, or did you do streaming besides VTubing before that?
For like 2 streams, so about a week before I found out I could use VRite Studio to make myself an avatar, I did 2 streams with no cam at all. And it was like dead silent and everything. Like I didn't know what I was doing. And I was looking for options to like make my stream look cooler, and I found that.
Yeah.
So but actually, surprisingly, I did not watch VTubers before I started VTubing. I started watching VTubers to network, and then I was like, oh, I actually like watching these people. I'll stick around.
Yeah. Like you basically, so you're saying you realized to get into VTubing after you started streaming, even though it was like right after you had already started streaming essentially.
Yeah.
You were doing no cam streams, right?
Yeah, I'm not comfortable sharing my face, just for multiple reasons, but
well, you don't. You see, the truth is, and President want people know is when people stare face in the face, they kind of die, and that'd be really bad for viewership.
Yeah,
it'd be really, really bad for viewership. You know, like
it's like when you stare at an angel, you either go mad or you just fucking perish on the spot.
Oh, so we have to use the filter of the bottle so everyone's safe.
I can show my hands like when I'm petting my cats and stuff, or like I'm doing crafts, but that's it. You can't look at anything else. Otherwise you're screwed.
Speaking of the your hand stuff for like hand cams, how the hell do you get your cats to stick in a frame for those?
Everyone thinks it's magic, but it's really not. So like my cats are like super attached to me. They literally like if I walk around the house, they will follow me around the house. I cannot get them to stop. So basically all I had to do was like figure out my setup and like get my computer and all that put down, and then sit down and like wait about 5 minutes to figure out where my cat wanted to lay, and then put her bag or like her box and her hammock there, and then point the camera there, and she'll always sit there.
It's just basically oh well, you're on that server apparently. Whoops. I was just posting a thing. Don't worry about it. Yeah. So it's basically just worked out essentially what you mean.
My cats are both Maine Coons, which are like big, long fur cats. So they're super fluffy, but they're also super lazy. So all you have to do is like
Oh yeah,
play into that strength,
yeah,
and
yeah,
they
yeah.
will sit with me. I
yeah
just have to make a space for them.
Maine Coons are very much lap cats generally.
Very much so.
Yeah, they're good
Like I said,
cats.
they follow me around. When I go to bed at night, they come into the bed with me, and if I do
Aw,
not let them in the bed, they will get upset.
aw, they just want to
But it's
get,
super cozy.
they just want to cuddle.
Mhm.
The cuddle train cannot end.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. So I will go to bed, and it's usually Annabelle who goes to sleep with me, and then sometimes I'll wake up and it's Mia there.
As we're talking about
She's
Ambrosia's,
slightly disoriented.
Ambrosia has a couple cats, I believe. One of them is the main one that's always on camera, I believe.
The one that's always on camera is Annabelle. She is my elderly 16-year-old cat, who is very, very lazy and likes to
Mm-hmm.
nap a lot. So she's easy to keep on cam.
Yeah, so you always have her, and because you have a redeem for people who don't know to just literally turn the camera on, and I haven't seen it yet when he said, "Oh no, I can't." Oh, okay, maybe once. He said, "Oh, they're not there right now," but usually you just turn it on and they're just there already.
I usually just leave it on. I used to have a redeem where I would take 5 minutes and play with the cats, but then people kept redeeming it like right in the middle of things. I was like, okay,
It's nice how the
I'm
camera
just gonna
on.
let myself
So
get like I'm just gonna let myself get
I
distracted.
thought that the cam was just always redeemed on because it always should be.
No, it's just always on.
Okay, that makes sense honestly. Mm, yeah, and so
She's already in prime position, by the way. She is curled up next to me.
yeah. So you currently have, well, I was gonna say a mix of art, but and hand cam stuff in various games. Is there anything you would love to do but haven't yet as far as stream content? I know there's a
It's
mix
so
of cats in there somehow, but yeah, is there anything you would want to
mhm.
do as content but you haven't yet done, essentially?
It's hilariously ironic, but the one thing I haven't gotten the chance to stream yet is just drawing traditionally. Because the position for my hand cam, it's flipped upside down. So if I were to draw, everything would be upside down and be absolutely
Can't
awful to
you
watch.
can't you just flip it in OBS?
It doesn't look right. I tried
Oh,
doing that before. It
unfortunately.
just
What's
it
today's
looked bad.
thank you so much. Now I can actually probably thank people here. Thanks so much. Uh, Diego Ace. You're now one of the
It's
magic
Diego,
friends.
yeah.
As you as well, Cupcakey. You guys are both magical friends. That means you got the magic powers. You got a little bit of immortality, and most importantly, you're here forever.
That's not a lie.
I'm just lurking back here. Wait, I can go closer.
Oh, I see now. Do a wiggle. God, they're so fucking good.
It is good. Oh, jeez. Oh, so I forgot to put the command in chat. It is guest. We're currently, for anyone, let me just use command. There we go. There you go. Anyways. Okay, so you want to do some traditional art. You just haven't done it yet. So you need to get a new camera or just figure a new camera angle.
I think all I need to do is like get a tripod that will actually like sit in the correct position. I have a tripod for my phone now, but it's a
Get a
little bit
GoPro.
flimsy.
Get a GoPro and put it on your head and draw.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Pav artist, struggling artist. Pav struggling artist does like
The only problem with that is just like I would turn and I would look at like
in
something that
mirror.
has my address on it, and I'd be terrified of that happening because my room is constantly a
I would be
mess.
more worried about the reflections everywhere.
Well, I don't mind people like catching a glimpse of my face or anything. I'm not weird about that. I just don't like constantly showing
Oh
my
yeah,
face
okay, fair.
because
Yeah, fair.
um no, not to get too much into gender politics, but I am quite feminine, and typically people heavily judge feminine people online, especially for like things like social media and streaming.
Yeah.
So I try to avoid that
Yeah,
because
fair.
I don't give a shit, but everyone else does, and frankly, I just don't want to deal with it.
Fair. Mm. I mean, you go by they them as we have on your stuff.
Mhm.
Okay. Here, how about this one? How would you describe yourself to someone that doesn't know anything about you? That's a
I am
good.
a wizard.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Get that shit out of here. No. No, no, no. We do not speak of that devil here.
I'm a what?
No, no, please. No, please. No Harry Potter. Legitimately, actually. That's more gender politics we should not get into right now, because I could go on a rant about that for a couple hours.
Oh, don't worry. We can just rewrite Harry Potter again. It's fine.
Hatsune Miku made this, but we completely rewrite it, so it's better.
There's better fantasy books. It's just most popular.
There are better fancy books. Have you heard of Artemis Fowl?
Artemis Fowl is great. I read.
It is great.
It's a cool. I think it holds. You said it holds up, but like I remember reading Artemis Fowl as a kid, and I think I read up until like when it was out. But like yes.
Yeah, I mean, there's like a couple of things that I wouldn't say necessarily have aged poorly, but like if you're looking through the lens of it of like just today's sort of scene, would be like mildly questionable. But knowing the era that it came from and also just like paying attention to the like kind of world building, it all makes sense in context to me. And I was just like, man, I fucking love these books. I keep putting off reading the next one because I'm like, I don't want it to end.
Fair. Now, how did you decide? We were talking about you have a Fae design. How did you decide on the Fae like wizard design? Did you just like magic? Do you just like not wearing pants? Actually, I think you have pants on your design.
I have shorts.
You have shorts.
Yeah. I didn't want a dress or a skirt.
Mm-hmm.
So sorry to take people out of behind the scenes, but my real world chosen name is actually Merlin. I've been obsessed with both wizards and fairies since
Are
I
we
was a
talking about
child.
Merlin as give a dick to people Merlin, or that's fake? That's fake ghost lore. I think. Is that the Merlin we're talking?
What?
Yes. Okay. So Merlin gives Merlin gives a dick to which Mordred, right? Okay. So yes. Yeah. We're talking that and then Mordred gets a kid because that's the Merlin we're talking about.
What?
Does anyone want back? Anyone else know yes, everyone know the Lord. That's the no, not that Merlin.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You've never heard that lore.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Merlin in the Fake universe's lore is wild.
Oh, fate! Oh, that makes so much more sense now. That makes sense now.
Yeah. That's how
the fate universe.
Yeah, that's how like the gender bent Mordred has kids.
I was so fucking confused. I did not hear fate at all. I just heard the rest of it. I'm just like, what the?
Yeah,
Are you on drugs?
It's Merlin the Dick Wizard is I think somehow we call him.
Why? No, just the normal, Arthurian legend wizard.
Okay, the normal one.
And also the bird.
Yeah. Oh,
also the bird.
There's a bird called Merlin?
Yes, it's a type of falcon.
Ooh.
We'll come back to that later.
Yeah. Thank you so much for all. I guess you enjoyed my Dick Wizard talk.
Right. I am scarred for fucking life. I was already completely uninterested in the Fate series, and now even more so.
The Fate lore is wild and goes too far, probably. But thanks so much for following.
Every time I hear about it, it gets worse.
You're now one of the magical friends. That means, you missed. Ha. You redeemed first because it reset. Cause I had to restart my stream. Congratulations, reading first. But you're now one of the magic friends. That means you got some magic powers, a little bit more mortality, and most importantly, you're here forever. So I hope you enjoy your stay.
I'm gonna cover you up for that.
No.
horrible, horrible review of
I
lore.
hide down here. I look, I'm down here. Hydrate, yes.
Oh, hydrate would be a good
Hydrate is
idea.
important.
I do have water.
Yes. Okay. We already answered another question. Let's go to here. Are there any technical challenges that you have experienced for your VTuber journey that you weren't expecting?
Oh my god, yes, all the time.
Can you please use English? I'm gonna Google that, and if it's something Gab, I'm gonna eat you. Please use English. I don't know English. It usually doesn't mean anything, yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's always better just to stick with the languages you know.
Yeah. You're cool. Isn't it 10-4, not 10-7? Whatever. Anyways, yeah. If you stick with English, that would be preferred. So I barely know English.
God, what a fucking mood. Speaking of things, so yeah, technical challenges all the time. 90% of my technical challenges are audio. I know nothing about audio and microphones, and people keep having to tell me how to do things better because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah, like you essentially you're having to learn a whole different thing. But like the audio can be very complicated. People don't really realize that, and that's why a lot of people have audio problems because it's not the most simple thing here.
Yeah. As time goes on, just adding little things here and there has helped fix it up. Like, when I'm streaming through OBS, I've changed up the different things that I'm using for like noise canceling and whatnot to like, I think it's like third party thing. I forgot what it's called, but it just helps so much because like I have a really soft voice, like you've mentioned, so the normal noise canceling in OBS will just completely mess up. It'll cut off my voice all the time. So I had to like manually tweak audio gates and whatnot to get it to sound okay.
Yeah.
But I still run into problems all the time. Like I still have a slight echo.
It also depends on your microphone. What particular microphone are you using right now?
A Vivifying microphone.
So is it XLR? I believe, or is
I
that a
don't
USB?
remember.
Is it?
It's a USB.
Okay. Is it a rectangle plug or is it a circle plug?
Despite being a software programmer, I know jack shit about hardware.
XLR is like analog. It goes into old timey stuff. It is better though. USB is sometimes bad because software. It's always software, which is why Snowball or Blue, I believe. Yeah, the Blue mics tend to be banned for USB mics because software, but their XLR mics are actually good. Yeah.
Yeah. I think at some point I will probably upgrade my microphone. It's just not my first priority because I don't sing or anything like that. I mean,
your mic is honestly good. Your audio setup's good enough now. It just took a while for you to figure it out.
Yeah, it was really just tweaking things, changing how I have it set up. Like it's right next to my face now, and it's above me instead of below me. Figuring out stuff like that.
So you're saying your mic is not within licking distance?
I would have to lean forward a little bit.
Okay. You don't got that ideal.
See, the problem is like I don't pay attention.
Oh, and you like kind of move away from your mic.
Where I put my head.
Is it
and
on?
It's less that I'll move away, and it's more that I will move forward and smack my forehead directly into it.
Do you have a mic arm of some sort?
Yes, that's what's actually holding it above me.
That's good. That's good.
So like my whole work area is cleared out because that's just like in the corner. It's so perfect. It just works perfectly now. I think even if I get a different mic, I'm gonna use the same mic mic arm thing.
Yeah, if it's the mic arms are reusable until they break. And I don't think you got an expensive one, but you can still reuse it for a bit.
Yeah, this one came with the microphone, so it's like set up nicely for it. But
I like how the music is somehow buffering. That's cool. I just hear it dying slowly. I'm like, that's fine.
Oh no. The only problem with this microphone stand is that Annabelle, being the brat that she is, has rubbed her face on it enough a couple of times to actually knock it over. She will rub her face on the part that, like, screws down to hold onto the desk and clamp there, and literally unscrew it.
That is unfortunate.
She's such a brat. She's
Yeah,
trying to chew
too
wires
too.
earlier.
I don't know if it's smart or just gets into stuff.
It's a
Uh,
bit of both. She
yeah,
knows it'll get my attention.
but what if it was a bird instead? Like, if you could get any type of bird as a pet? I know you like birds,
I would not want a bird as a pet.
so
Uh,
no bird. What about a cat in the shape of a bird?
that sounds like a bad idea. No, I'm very much a, like, cat person when it comes to pets. I don't think I would do well with any other kind of pet.
Yeah, yeah,
I've had cats in my life since I was, like, 3, so
that's fair. It's understandable. Yeah. Okay, here we go. So for your content creation, you've I mean, it has been over a year now, and
Mhm.
you've or however long, you've likely experienced both, positive and negative stuff. What is one positive thing that you've experienced that you wouldn't have you wouldn't have like experienced if you weren't streaming?
Probably all the people I've met, really. I'm not a very outgoing person, especially in real life.
So yeah, so basically you're saying it's allowed you to meet people, and because
Mhm.
you would have had your one friend or whatever you had before.
My 2 friends, Chip and Rock.
Mm. Good friends though.
No, like, I can make friends fairly easily. I'm a shy person. Having that one thing that is the same, that both people are into, in this case, would be streaming and content creation, it makes it so much easier to just start off the conversation with that,
Yeah, yeah.
um, and just having so much positive feedback when it comes to my art style and the things I like to do, and just doing, like, the craft stuff that I'm doing now. Like, I wasn't sure how a lot of people were gonna react to me just suddenly starting to do that stuff, and people have been really liking it so far, which is really nice.
Yeah.
Because
It's a good community. It's a good community.
complete random chaos is kind of my style.
Yeah. Now, there's also the other side of the coin of I'm sure you've at least experienced or seen one drama. Are there any ones that stand out that you feel like talking about? If you don't want to talk about them, that's fine. But like,
Mhm. I have had my own little spat of drama, which I don't mind talking about. I'm gonna try to refrain from naming too many names or anything like that. It was only
Edward.
really one. We can call him Edward. We can call him Edward. That works. I God, that actually works far too well. Thinking in the context of Twilight. um, so my one of my previous mods that I had on my channel, he had been helping me out with, like, a lot of my audio issues. Like I mentioned, that was something I struggled with a lot. And he was giving me a lot of feedback and stuff like that. But, like, it got to the point of being, like, nitpicky micromanaging when it, like, this dude did not like, this is my stream, sir. Um, and it got a little bit obsessive. Like, I didn't think I was gonna be one of those people that got one of those people in my stream chat or whatever, that's, like, super obsessive over the person streaming. Because that's something I actually really veer away from encouraging in general. Because I'm not about that, fam.
Yeah,
We can be friends, but that's a um.
but
So it
but
slowly
we can
got
be
worse and
friends, but
worse.
closer. Just
Oh god, I just saw you pop up on stream. It takes a couple of
yeah,
seconds.
yeah. I don't have it because I don't want to worry about lag right now. Actually, I think we. No, I won't do it right now. I'll leave it how it
No,
is.
you're good, you're good. It's fun, the delay is fun here.
Okay, but yes, yeah.
But yeah, it kind of escalated and escalated, and it got to the point where it was, like, stressing me out in real life and whatnot. And for me, streaming is a hobby, it's something I do for fun, and I'm not about that, fam. And, like, I even like, I was just like, "Okay, am I overthinking this? Let me talk to a few friends, let me talk to my family," because my family knows I stream. And my dad just was like, "Sounds like that dude's got a crush on you and he's taking it too far." I'm like, "Aw, fuck, not this shit again."
Ah, nah, shit. Here we go.
So just the lesson learned from that is vet people, a little bit harder before
W-
they get modded,
So
and
yeah,
don't encourage the nitpickiness.
maybe don't go too far to the point. I don't really have mods still. That's part of the reason why. I'm like,
I think, uh,
yeah.
for anyone new who, like, needs mods, and even you, I am in a moderator guild,
Mm,
now, and
oh,
that's where I have my current mods from,
oh, I didn't realize
and
there.
these are people who yeah, it's really neat because like, they share information about bad eggs and stuff like that, and they share information about good phrases to block for bots,
Hmm.
um, and more importantly, they share information about how to make a good, like, moderator
Uh,
application type of
yeah,
thing,
yeah. I'll have to get
like
that from you later,
mhm.
because
I should be able to share the application form that I made too. I made it based off of another one that I'd seen,
yeah,
and it was really helpful because it had such subjective answers in there where it's just like it's not just do you answer these correctly, but do you answer them in the way that I expect that I would like you to, or at least close enough that I could explain this is what I would expect.
if okay, we gotta get the trolley problem in here, right? So it was like,
Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's
so
exactly how it is.
so we got so we see we have we have three of your favorite VTubers over here, or we have 10 viewers. Which one are which one? So why do you send the trolley to the other VTubers, or the random viewers?
Mhm. Yeah, mine had a lot of issues like for example, there was one where the person said something I think it was like political or something like that. But there was like a several of the questions that I had were things where there was multiple things that you needed to point out. And like a one of the responses I got, like they were just like in one of them, I think I know we both know exactly what the problem here is. And it's just like, no, the point is I need you to tell me that you recognize the problem. That way when I'm watching you in chat, when I'm seeing you moderate, I can expect that you're doing it for the right reasons type of thing.
Yeah, it also has to
Because
do
like, they're all very
with,
straightforward.
yeah, like some chats definitely need more moderation than others. It
Mhm.
just it really depends. But
I've
like,
told my mods that on a daily basis, like, they don't have to be in there every day, it's usually pretty chill.
yeah.
But I know there's gonna be streams where things get a little hectic, and it's nice to have somebody there to help
Yeah,
out.
because like I think my plan is I have like three technically mods, but I'll just send them the application as well, and if they don't end up staying, I'll just turn them to VIPs.
Mhm.
Honestly, because they don't. It's like I have Mystic V and who's the third one? There's one other person, but I think there's a third person. I just made all your friends mods. See, Cuppy, Kiki, or I'll say Cuppy. I can't remember how we refer to you on stream when I'm watching your stuff, but it's dangerous to do that. Or
I agree.
like, there's two things. One, I don't think that you should mod VTubers as your main thing. Cuppy's fine. Cool. I don't think you should necessarily mod two type of people. Other VTubers are not good main mods unless they for some reason watch you a lot. And the other
Mhm.
one is your biggest supporters. Like Storm, for me, Stormata, she would make a good mod, but she's also my biggest supporter, so I probably won't ever mod her. It would just be like conflict of interest. Um, I mean,
I could see why that'd be a
maybe
problematic.
if I have a big mod team, I can let her on there, but like not
Mhm.
now, as in like she'd be like one of the main people. It'd be like,
Yeah.
yeah,
So, my thing with like, my initial instinct with that is I think it's okay to make your friends mods, but they have to understand that, like, when they are moderating, whether that's your stream chat or your Discord or anything else that they'd be moderating, um, there has to be that understanding that this is not a friend to friend relationship at the moment. This is a streamer and a volunteer moderator, and that can change
yeah,
things.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah, no, so there's a nearly 1-to-1 overlap between mods on Discord, which I don't have either, and the Twitch mods. There's not reason to separate them when you're small at all.
Hmm.
You can separate, there's really no reason to separate them. Yeah, you can definitely keep, no reason to, unless for some reason, you could have some that are basically only on one another, but if
I
they,
think it's more important to have like a couple more on Discord just because that's 24/7
yeah,
that you have
fair,
to
fair,
moderate.
fair. Yeah, the thing with Discord though is there's going to be one, you're going to have people who like some mods that don't necessarily catch your stream, but they'll always be there. It's
Hmm.
but I think from the very beginning, all the people that are modded on Twitch were probably modded on Discord, or if you, why would you trust them on the one or other anyways? Like
Yeah, exactly.
they
Like for me, I have one of my moderators that's specifically for Discord, but they also have moderator powers in
they
Twitch
might
as
not
well.
actually do much on on more than one of them, but they'll be modded on both.
Exactly.
Like that's fine. Yeah.
Like the if they're there and they catch something, that's nice, but like it's not their job when they're
Mm,
there. It's just I do trust them to have that power. But yeah, like I just wanted to finish the thought with the friends thing. Like I have one of my friends is one of my moderators right now, but they still had to go through like the application
oh
process and
yeah,
stuff. And I would not have modded them if I didn't know that they would I would be able to trust them with
yeah.
that sort of
The
thing.
mods
Which is the case with most of
the
my
ones
friends,
that
but still.
weren't my friends end up being kind of creepy. Honestly, for having homies. Yeah, it really depends on like it's case by case basis.
Mhm.
As long as you vet them the same way, your friends can be. It's more like I think it also be good to have some that aren't necessarily your friends, but yeah, I get well, they might end up being your friends, and you know how it would be. Like when I say friends, I mean like, oh, I've known them for like 10 years,
Mhm.
friends. I wouldn't necessarily mod those people only, but yeah,
I think having a mixture is nice for
yeah,
me. Um, for one, there's just like a little bit of a barrier there at first, at least, that
yeah,
lets me have the space to say, hey, you're in a trial mode at the moment. Like, I'm still figuring out, do I trust you with these powers? Do I need to adjust things? Do I need to explain things in a different way so that I can trust that you're moderating my stream properly? Which I did tell all of my mods, including my friend that I modded, that, hey, everything's on a trial basis for at least the next few streams.
yeah. And of course, run it however you want for your own stuff. It's just more like, yeah, it really is. It's like, oh, if you want to basically have just friends, that's fine. If you trust your friends enough for that, it,
Mhm.
like you don't necessarily know your friends as well as you think they do. A lot of time, that's a problem.
That is the problem, yeah, and the other problem with friends is once you get into that territory of being fellow admins and moderators on something, you have to remember that, like, "Hey, when I have to moderate, that includes you. Like, if you do some shit I don't like, I'm going to have to tell you off for that, and I am going to have to punish you, and it does not matter that you're my friend."
Yeah. It just makes it
And that can be a difficult thing to
makes it
explain to some
messier
people.
sometimes. But I mean, if they're
Mhm.
real friends, it won't be an issue. My yeah, just one
Exactly,
currently,
yeah.
but someone I trust a lot. I'm thinking about getting a second one during next week. Yeah. You're gonna need mods. There's type people who just need a bunch of mods. You will need a lot of them. And Cuppy as well needs these amount of mods. Not die. Um, I think for Ambrosia, your streams are chill enough where it's probably not as big a problem. You'll need them eventually.
It's not. I wanted to have them established now, at least a few mods, because I want to be prepared
Because
for any eventualities, and also because there's some streams where I do have trouble actually being able to moderate because of whatever I'm doing, like a craft thing.
I don't know, maybe all the simps.
That would be a problem. That would be a problem.
You're gonna need mods to you know it. Oh,
Just
I mean, you already know. You already have.
being prepared ahead of time is always a good idea.
Oh yeah,
If you have Sims, please get mods. You're going to want them.
exactly. They get a little bit much. I've had to deal with it myself sometimes. But it's just how it be. Mm. It's and we're kind of talking about like stuff I just want to keep because you don't need a lot. You need think if you don't want the chat to be full of swords, this other thing. A lot of times your friends want to be active in chat, and giving them a sword makes it so you want them to lurk more. So that's another reason why I say not necessarily to mod your friends, because you don't want your swords to be active until your chat is active enough for it to be fine. It's hard, it's complicated.
Mhm.
But if you're on a lower average viewers and you had a bunch of swords in chat, that's not necessarily good. You can give them.
I don't think it affects that much, but it does scare people
It does
off.
definitely scare people away. If someone sees a chat and just swords, they're just gonna leave. It happens a lot. Not everyone, but it happens a lot.
Oh, excuse me.
It looks bad at the very least.
I have a very different view of things. I've realized a lot of social media.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what you think. It's what mattered the a very unwelcoming. Yeah, it matters what the people coming in
Yeah.
will think, because VIPs are fine. People are fine with VIPs. But like it's swords. They're scary. They're sharp. But yeah. Oh, so we're talking about mods and other stuff that I don't think it mattered for you before you started VTubing, but are there any things you wish you would have known before you wish you knew before you started VTubing? Like stuff you should have done like before you switched over,
I
or
would have told myself to invest in a mic immediately instead of waiting, because I did wait a little while before I actually got a mic.
So you were just streaming with a potato mic for a while. I'm trying to remember if I saw
Yeah.
you. Oh, you're there. Yeah. So I mean, at least you have that dealt with now. But yeah, understand.
Yeah.
Audio is important to a certain degree. To a certain degree, it doesn't.
Once you hit a certain plane, as long as you're not doing anything like singing or anything like heavily audio, you're fine. But you have to be on that plane.
Oh yeah. It's not terribly hard. Audio is important until a certain point. As long as it doesn't sound bad. Don't sound like Xbox Live Arc, which are Arc mics. If you guys remember those, past that doesn't matter. But you can have like shit audio and good. I'm sorry, you have shit video and good audio, and you can get by. Not that way around though. The Xbox mics, yes, it was like
Yeah, I mean, otherwise, other than focusing on audio a little bit more and getting that like fixed the right way, genuinely, a lot of my streaming journey has been the learning process of figuring out how to do things and kind of evolving it in a way that makes sense for me. So I don't think it makes sense to change that.
yeah, sure.
Audio, however, I knew right off the bat I'd have to get a mic, and I just waited
You
because
cheaped
I
out.
was
You cheaped out.
yeah. Really, I did.
Yeah. Have you, and on the line of audio that I know Maya will suggest doing as well, how do you handle your audio setup? Do you have your audio split up? Do you have just desktop audio and then your mic? Or what does your audio setup look like?
So on a typical day, if I'm not streaming a game, I have my mic, and then I have music playing through a media source on OBS, and I have that looped, and then desktop audio is muted. And then if I'm playing a game, I will flip that and have desktop audio showing.
So
and
you do not have your audio split up, is what you're saying, basically.
No.
Okay. It's something that's an advanced thing you can do. Not necessarily good for very good for collabs though. Mostly okay. If you don't ever collab, it doesn't matter. I'm completely honest. But if you collab, yes.
Yeah, I need to figure out how to get Discord separate.
There's a OBS capture plugin I can send you. It's you basically it's like a window capture of audio sources. You know how Windows Mixer is split up? It's like it pulls out of that with some sort of black magic. It's all you really need.
I don't understand any of those words, but I heard black magic.
You know how the Windows audio mixer has everything separated. You can raise and lower there.
I've never used that.
Really, it's like, but you can lower every audio for that. Oh well, yeah, but if you're gonna separate, it's hard to separate just Discord. You can't. It's almost impossible just to separate Discord. So you just separate everything. That's the thing. It's like, okay, we're just separating the things.
Everything audio is black magic to me. I barely know
It's
what I'm doing.
weird. The way that they do the thing I'm talking about is very hacky, but it works well. Mm.
Mhm. Hey, Di,
It
give
could
me your hat.
my hat. I mean, are you gonna redeem to take it?
Yeah,
Okay.
just waiting for the 500 to pop up.
Oh no, you're poor on my channel.
I am. I'm constantly stealing your hat and bullying you. There's one. I'm only on one channel. Do I have points? And it's because I'm saving up for their stupidly high redeem.
Yeah, yeah. You can do that. You must be either using a physical mixer or some other way with like virtual audio cables. Some other high effort way. But with the Discord or with the window capture, you have to all or nothing, which is fine.
Mhm.
Just do everything. It's not hard. Um,
I think at some point I'm just gonna get my brother-in-law in here and be like, okay,
you could
tell
just
me
get
what to
it.
buy.
Oh, if you want a physical mixer, they're really nice. They're really, really nice.
Mhm.
That's what you really
Yeah.
want. It's just expensive. The way I'm doing it is like a software way to do it for free.
Mhm.
Um,
His whole like major in college and stuff was audio stuff, and that's what
mm,
he's going into for
yeah,
a
yeah.
job. So I'm just gonna be like, all right, tell me what to do to
I
make this
I
sound
can still
good.
give you the link to the free plugin later.
Please do.
Yeah. Mm.
I have a
Now,
potato
we
when
were
it comes
talking
to
about past like a year ago past you for like before YouTubing. What about
Mhm.
6 ago you what would you tell them? Would you tell them to invest in stocks? Would you tell them to go all in on BitConnect? What would you do? What do you do? What would you
Sorry,
tell
was this 6 years ago or
Yes.
6-year-old?
6 years ago.
You're gayer than you think. That's all the advice I need. I'll get my way past everything else.
Wow,
It was
you could tell them to invest in Bitcoin or something, but you're just like you're just telling them to,
absolutely fucking not. Daishima, I'm not sure you've realized, but you have picked me for the first day of Pride Month to come onto your
I
stream.
mean,
I am at my peak gay right now.
you're not wrong. No. Oh, no, it's true. It's true.
No, but it is funny. My process of realizing my gender and preferences is a very fun process of, oh, I think I'm ace. Oh, gender's a little bit funky, huh? Oh, girls are really pretty. And now I'm just like, my gender is wizard and I like everyone.
Oh. Hey, whatever works for you. I think I could I haven't really thought too hard, but I'm like, oh, I'm completely secure what I am, but also would be completely if I had like a magic potion change, I would also be completely fine. But I just give zero fucks. I would roll with anything, which I think is me.
If the potion was reversible, I
Uh,
would absolutely
oh
do
yeah,
it for a day to try it out.
oh yeah, like reversible and not with the complications of actual how we have stuff right now.
Yeah. I would fucking love to
Ow.
shapeshift.
Oh yeah,
To say the least.
shape shifting sounds fun.
Like, there's some days when I do enjoy having the booba, but there's most days where I'm just like, "Ah, I'm really not feeling it right now."
Fair. Mm.
I've never experienced dysphoria like a lot of trans people do, but there's just some days where I'm just like, man, I could use a little less of this.
And so now, 6 years ago, you say that you're like, hey, you're gay as fuck. And now, what about shortly for streaming? Besides, telling yourself about the mic, is there anything else you could send if you want to tell your past self right before you started streaming, besides the microphone? But hello, Spy.
Be fucking less anxious. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything will go perfectly fine. When I first started streaming, I had just gotten the job that I have now. So streaming was
Everything
almost
will be fine.
Hello, Red Spy. How's it going? When I first started, oh sweet Jesus Christ. I'm just gonna look at the other screen. Anyways, when I first started streaming, I had just gotten the job that I have nowadays.
Yeah.
and I was super, super nervous. Like my first job did not go well, to say the least. So I was very anxious all the time that like I would suddenly get fired again.
Yeah, yeah.
um, and streaming was almost a backup at that point. Like if I got fired, I was probably going to go full force into trying to network and stuff and make money. But thankfully, my current job is actually fantastic, and the people there are absolutely fantastic. So I'm having a good time, and it turned from a contract to a full-time position that I hope to
So
stay in for a
you
while.
say
So
network, so Wi-Fi or Ethernet?
I'm actually on Wi-Fi right now,
Oh,
surprisingly.
oh. just that pause.
I fucking love wordplay. I love puns. I needed a moment to laugh about it.
You call it medic. Booba do be nice, my.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like
Just,
I would never want. I don't know.
mm.
I'm considering getting like an actual reduction, but like I don't want to get rid of it entirely. You
Well,
know?
as long, I mean, if it's giving you back problems, any person getting back problems from giant boobas get reductions. But and other than that, it's on preference.
Ever since I got my current chair, I have actually had significantly less
Oh,
back
that's
problems.
good.
I'm more worried about the actual lump I have in my left side. Yeah, my left side.
You should get
I
that
have a
checked
couple
out.
lumps there.
You should
Oh,
get
I
that.
did. Don't worry. It's
Okay.
benign.
Okay.
It's
Cool.
benign. It's fine. But it
Okay.
does like to cause me pain when I get anxious.
You should still get that checked out if it's causing you
I
pain.
absolutely got that checked out. I told them all about it. I
Hydrate. Okay.
told them
Okay.
everything.
Okay. I'm actually out of water. Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah,
Give
no
me two
problem.
seconds.
I have to I drink water too when you get hydrate. No, it's so funny. I told them that like every time I get stressed, it starts causing me more pain, and they're like, "Yeah, that's fine. It's not cancerous."
I'm back. Here we go.
No, I got a biopsy and everything on it because I was just like, "I am taking no fucking chances. Get this shit out of me," and they're like, "Nah, we don't need to."
Yeah, that's good. That's good. It's good.
Yeah.
As long as it's like it still worries me even if you saying that because like there's always like they got the diagnosis wrong or whatever. And if it's causing you pain,
There
they can still remove it, but they'd probably have to do a
uh,
breast reduction.
actually, I got checked up on that again because I discovered these lumps when I was still in college, which was several years ago.
Several
I checked
millenniums ago.
I got it checked up a few months ago, and it's been a few years since I've found them, and they have actually all been reduced in size, so they're actually going away
That's
slowly.
good. That's good.
Yeah, so there's no issues there. It's fine. I've not had as nearly as much pain. I was very stressed in college, which is why they were causing me so much
Oh,
pain then.
looks like chat is fighting. It's okay. We can always get a new chat from the chat vendor. When
Mhm.
oh jeez. So yeah, it sounds.
This booba talk in chat is actually making me think of somebody I saw on TikTok where
Oh,
they have
hello.
a
Oh, you're gonna go sleep. Have a good sleep, Jackson. And you did
have a good sleep.
happy Pride Month. Get some good sleep. Get some sleep. Okay, so we did that. What about we're okay? I don't know how. Nah, we'll go to the other one first. Do you have any? So now we talked about the past. So what about the future? Do you have any plans for the future? Similar, not like you already had like a debut. Um,
Mhm.
do you have any plans similar to kind of like a debut, like a big thing you're working up towards? Like
I have a few plans actually. So, I'm sure you're already aware of like a big thing on my stream is I like to do storytelling
yes, yes,
telling
yes.
streams. I've only done one so far, but I do plan to do more. So that's going to be a big
Mm.
thing. Um, and with at least one of them, and I'm not going to say which one or when it will be because it'll probably be a while until I get there. Um, all of my storytelling streams, all of my stories are all in the same universe, so they all technically are part of my character's lore as Ambrosia. One of them is going to reveal the full lore behind Ambrosia, and that's the one I'm really building up to with all of them. Um,
There's a ball that's not an asset. Spy, that's not an asset.
they want to steal your wig.
There's a ball to redeem.
Is it cheaper?
No, but there's a coupon on the ball to redeem.
Oh, it's more expensive.
Yeah, the bald mode is more expensive because it's no, you're not getting bald. You're not getting bald
No,
for $500. I'll refund
that's
that
not how
later.
it works.
It's not an asset.
Cheeky little bastard.
Oh, so I think how I'm gonna do these interviews is I'm gonna have a while. These are all gonna be season 0, and once I figure stuff out properly, we'll do season 1.
Understandable.
Thank you so much for follow Ghost Dino Spy. I'm sure we'll go bald too. So we'll do this.
Now,
We'll do this bald.
your wig has been snatched.
Now it has been snatched. But you're now Ghost. You're now one of Magic Friends. That means you got some magic powers. You got a little bit of mortality, and most importantly, you're here for.
Here, you can your 500 has been spent on stealing my hat.
Sure. How about hide in the corner here?
Oh God. Mm.
I hope you're enjoying here. For anyone who's joined me recently, here's the socials and here's the guest command. BS. Oh, it's interesting. I think it looks like my chat is. I don't know if I like that or not. My chat does not show up on screen, so sometimes I'd want it to. I can mess it up later. It's just this has myself excluded.
A fairy hat? What the fuck are you talking about? That's a wizard hat, my dude.
Yo, wizard.
Get that shit out of here. You don't want to hear my rant about J.K. Rowling. I can promise you that.
I mean, she wasn't rolling enough, or it's the writing you better.
Got me rolling on the ground.
I'm imagining someone coming in for the first time and they see a bald ass dude and you're
Well, you've put my background there too, so it's just like, which one of these people is actually Daishima?
No, it does show above our heads. That's the point of it.
I mean, that's true. That's true.
But yeah, I decided to put it at the top because it seemed like it was out of the way but still visible.
Yeah, no, I think it works perfectly.
Yeah.
It's a little distracting when it's down below because they're so chunky.
Yeah, but I don't have a better way to do it. But it's fine. It's fine. I'm happy to set up besides figuring out scuff. We'll figure it out eventually. Anyways, now, more importantly than anything else is what's your favorite type of food? Like favorite type of cuisine, maybe? Like
I fucking love stir fry so much. Oh my God.
Does that count? I guess that counts. I mean, stir fry's really good. Yeah.
No, it's I when I make it at home, I make this like Szechuan chicken
Ooh.
with broccoli, and it's so good. But specifically, if I had to pick a food to eat every day for the rest of my life, there's this one restaurant here that makes the perfect hot and sour soup and the perfect beef and broccoli. And I have quite literally never tasted anything better, and I'm so mad because it has ruined me. I cannot find another place that makes hot and sour soup as good as they do. It just tastes disgusting every time I have it, and it's not theirs. And the problem is I can't go to that place very often because it's like
Is it far or?
it's too far for me to like walk or bike there.
Oh, no.
So I have to make the excuse, okay, I'm also going to Michael's if I go there. That way I can I can excuse the fact that I have to spend money on an Uber.
So what you gotta do is you gotta get a part-time job there just long enough to learn the recipe.
They know me by name at this point. They already knew my dad because my dad came there so often, and now I have come there so often. They're like, "Oh, hey, it's nice to see you again."
Have a good sleep, Mai. Have a good sleep. Once again, if you liked Ambrosia, do give them a follow. Ambrosia, a good bean. Also an artist, which we have not actually talked about much yet.
It's fine. It's fine.
I was getting to there. We have questions for that.
Yeah.
But yes, do give Ambrosia a follow, maybe a commission. I don't know. Which, by the way, you drew his background. It's kind of blurred because, background. But yes.
This is my stream background.
Yeah.
That I usually... It's only on my just chatting at the moment screen. and I'm gonna eventually change it to where I
Mm,
have this sort of style background on all of my screens, but I have been lazy.
fair, fair, fair. Mm,
Too many art projects. Too many art projects. Too many art
yeah.
projects.
Now you have we did also talk about earlier where you drew your own model, but you got it rigged by someone else. Have you ever
Mhm.
you came from the side of Ambrosia? Oh, so
It's
it sounds like we got a spy in here. We got spy red spy versus blue spy. At least for on my side,
red
you're
versus
blue.
blue.
Yeah. So you drew your own model, your current one at least. I think the other ones
Mhm.
too. But you got another person to do it. Have you ever wished that you would have just paid if someone else to rig it, or not rig it, to draw it as well?
I have been so tempted. I It's very annoying to draw a model to be rigged. Um, I'm very, very tempted. But I'm glad I did. I enjoy having my unique style. I think if I paid somebody else to do it, I would have to find somebody that either did a unique style like I have,
Mm.
or would be willing to work with me to do something unique.
I
Uh, for one, I wouldn't want to force that on somebody who's not willing to do that.
Yeah,
But for another, just like, oh, it's really tempting because there's some really gorgeous artists out there.
yeah. A lot of I think I want to say a lot of the better live 2D artists I know would be able to do your style. Like,
Mhm.
I mean, the people that are able to like do multiple styles, they're insane. But yeah, I know a bunch of people can do that. You just have to give them the ref sheets. I'm sure you could draw a ref sheet for them. And
Yeah, the it's less of people who can do it and more of people who are down for doing that and then would enjoy doing that.
I mean, I also know people that
I
would do that, but like, it's
Mhm.
also expensive.
Yeah, which for me, like, I'm doing this for fun as long as I have the money to invest in it.
Praise bald, yes. Hi,
I
honey.
don't
How are we
mind
doing?
doing it.
We have bald for a little bit longer. Yeah.
Mhm.
Uh, so you have. I guess we're also assuming that you'd be doing that on character sheet. Would you also be willing instead to go further and have someone do a character design, or is that go that too far
I
removed?
am actually highly considering paying somebody to design an outfit for me. Because I am having trouble coming up with an
Hmm.
outfit that I need.
So not necessarily a full redesign, which it'll be, but based off your style, fitting your style, but another outfit. That's
Mhm.
understandable.
Typically with the character designs I do, I'm actually really happy with the actual character themselves, like their
Mm.
hairstyle, their body type, and all the little extra details like horns and wings and stuff like that. But outfits are tend to be where I struggle.
Yeah, fair enough. It's a whole different
I
type
really
of.
enjoyed this one,
Yeah,
but
it's a whole different. Character design's hard.
it is hard. It
like
really is.
I know a number of artists are really good at it, but then majority artists I know, even if they're able to draw a live CD like very well, it's hold on. Hey, go show your whole design off there.
Yeah.
There we go.
And just so people
Oh, I
can
need.
see.
Well, can I give Shoost a filter to fix something? Let me see. If I go
Oh,
to,
a little wiggly.
can I go to scale filtering and fix something? No, it did not fix it. Unfortunate.
Rip.
It's the scaling artifacting is within it needs filtering. It's fine.
Mhm.
But yes,
So there's supposed to be some physics on. Oh, I think my physics are off entirely at the moment. That's weird.
you can turn it on.
I don't know where they turned off.
Isn't it in the
Hold
menu, the
on.
physics menu? Yeah, you guys get to see all the stuff of all the.
So sorry,
It's
everyone.
fine.
Did I accidentally turn it off earlier? Oh my god.
It's under. Isn't there go to physics? Well,
When
physics.
did that get turned off? Oh my god, I've been missing so much of my movement this whole
Well, there
time.
you go.
I'm a very bouncy model now. It's really
Oh,
pretty.
there you go. Now you're better. It wasn't invisible because most fits with the wings and stuff.
Yeah, it's the wings, it's the bangs. The hat's really bouncy.
There you go.
My eyes have a lot of physics too. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I had that turned off. I think I was fucking with something the other day and that's why that was turned off.
Mm,
I don't know how long that's been turned off.
this whole stream.
I've been wondering why. Well, yeah, but I mean even beyond that.
Oh, who
I have it
knows?
set up so it holds my settings
Oh,
across.
does it not always do that? I think it does by default.
Uh it does? Maybe. You can turn it off.
Okay. Mine holds my settings, but
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, now
Yes,
I'm very
you're
bouncy.
very, very bouncy.
It's very fun.
There we
I
go.
actually had to tell my rigger, "Can you tone it down a little bit? That's a little too much."
I mean, there's a setting on that, but yeah. You-
Yeah, but I just it was a lot. Like, my head went up, like, 3 inches, it was too much. And I liked it on the hair and stuff like that, so I didn't want them to change that, I just wanted it the head to not bounce so much.
Hmm. Now I did mention that we should probably talk about your art. And I want to talk about your commissions. You do offer a fair amount of commissions, but which of the type of commissions you offer is your favorite to do? Like, obviously, people commission you to do any of them,
Mm.
and you can. I can pull your actually. Let me put in chat. Ambrosia.
Every time somebody commissions me to do an illustration, I get very delighted.
Here, let me put your card into chat for people, and I'll link to the hashtag work. There we go. Or whatever. Here we go. So here's Ambrosia's commission sheet. So you got emotes, you got headshots, you got portraits. So for illustrations being as basically something of a background.
Mhm.
Mm.
And tell me to do a background and I'm there.
So you
And I will go.
is it just the background, or you want background with the character? Well, now
Doesn't matter.
oh, now it's showing the thing. Maybe it automatically excludes commands. If so, that chat thing's really smart. I think it does. Fancy chat. Interesting. Anyways, so yeah. So we're yeah, so you yeah, that's cool. So you want to do more illustrations now? Are there any type of commissions where you've haven't done yet and you would like love to do?
Um,
I guess one example would be, I know you've talked about making live CDs for other people. I don't know if you change your mind on that. I know you haven't done that for other
I
people.
have very much changed my mind on that.
So another question was, have you ever is becoming VTuber parent one of your dreams? I think that's a very much no at this point.
No, I am the parent of one, technically 2 other VTubers at this point. I think, Booster is still using the ghost model I made
Mm,
out of pure spite and rage.
and the bald's over. The bald's over.
Uh, the other model I made, I did the art for. I very much enjoyed, I did really enjoy doing that, but I think I'm done. Cutting and putting together a giant illustration is not my style. Um,
You have to name the layers a bunch.
yeah. Oh man, I am not an organized artist.
Mm.
I'm making one more model, and that is from my friend Kamui. And that is the only model I
Have
actually do
you
any upkeep on.
did you ever get into trying live CD rigging yourself, or to any limited degree?
Yes. Mhm.
Mm.
I rigged the ghost model I did for Booster, and I'll be rigging the model I'm doing for Kamui.
Have you considered just offering not the big models, because fuck that, it's too much work. Have you considered just offering secondary cute models, slimes, ghost, other really simple stuff as something for missions, or is that too much work still?
It's the process, it's not the extent.
Okay.
So, like, let's look at comparisons. When I do an illustration, it's usually, like, a good 3 weeks, which is about the same time it would take for me to do a full model rig,
Yeah.
or not rig, but, the art. Um, the process of doing an illustration is very fun, but the process of doing the Live 2D art is not fun for
Okay.
me,
I
just the
wasn't
way
sure if
that
it
it's,
was like, because when you do simple ones, it's less bad, but still you
Mhm.
still enjoy it. Okay, that's fine. If you don't enjoy it, it's fine.
I enjoyed it a bit more for doing,
Like
the one I'm working on right now that I need to still rig,
hmm,
but I still don't enjoy it as
that's
much
that's
as
fair.
I just like doing normal art.
That's fair. That's fair. We got that. Now let's see what else we have. We were talking about that kind of. We were talking about you using another artist. Oh, very important question. Do you know the Muffin Man?
Of course.
Uh,
I'm a wizard, I know everyone. This is actually an important part of my lore, it's not something I've talked about much. This is kind of spoilers for all the storytelling streams, but, in universe, technically, my character knows everything because their whole thing is telling stories. They are the storyteller, so they of course I know the Muffin Man. I know everyone's story.
so you basically, yeah, you do. you know, the buff man, because I need to track that guy down. I'm hungry.
Oh, did your model just fall asleep?
Yeah. When I went to go run my eye, it fell asleep for a second. Oh, my idle animation. Here, I can cover the thing up.
It's very cute. It's adorable.
I'm covering the iPhone up a little bit. So yeah, this is sleepy. It's very cute. Sleepy. And so wakes up for a little bit and fall back to sleep. Until it does it. Come on. I'm waiting for it to do it.
Yeah.
There we go. See, it's waking up a little bit, and you'll see it in a second. But it's still actually in the idle thing. I'll fall back to sleep. I'll wait for you to see that, and there, that's full cycle. Yeah, it's very freaking cute. Yes. Now, what program do you currently use to draw, though?
I use a program called Sketchbook on the iPad. It's a very simple program.
Yeah. I've heard of Sketchbook. This one I believe, isn't Sketchbook free, or am I thinking something else?
So it was free entirely at one point, but I've actually gone back and looked at it again, and Autodesk sold it to somebody else, and I think it's no longer free, but it's also not a subscription, so it's still fine.
Oh wait, so you already had downloaded, they didn't charge you again?
They didn't charge me again.
Okay, because I don't use iOS anymore, but when I used to have an iPad years ago, and tried learning to draw back then, I used Sketchbook from, because it's Autodesk, it's good, but they sold it, the motherfuckers.
It's genuinely, actually, the new company that has it is doing a fantastic job.
Oh, that's good. So it's not a subscription though. It's like what, $30 or something?
I think it's something like that. It's like
that's fine. Like I have no problem with that. I just don't like the subscription model. The Clip Studio Paint, by the way, you can use Clip Studio Paint on iOS and Android, but it's monthly. It's like $2 or $3 a month. But like, fuck that. Like, why?
I got it on the computer so that I could actually do live 2D stuff, because you have to have Clip Studio or Photoshop.
Yeah, Clip Studio or Photoshop, the only two programs that properly export PSDs.
Yeah, it's so weird. But I have Procreate on my iPad as well that I use sometimes for texturing, or if I need to do something like a repeating pattern. But I don't use it as much as Sketchbook. Sketchbook's what I've worked in for years.
Yeah. Oh, so we talked about like software as a drawing, but what software are you running like every stream? For streaming wise, like obviously running OBS. I'm assuming you're not running slobs.
Fuck slobs, absolutely not. Disgusting.
So
even
besides,
the name is disgusting.
Besides like OBS, what like programs do you have open at every stream basically?
So immediately right off the bat, like just what pops up on its own because I have it running automatically. Stream Deck, obviously.
Wait, it's not just always open? Do you close your Stream Deck?
No.
The Stream Deck.
I'm saying it just the software obviously is running in the background.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. So I was like, yeah, sure. You can kind of count that. I was like, I didn't know you can close Stream Deck. It's just kind of there to my right all the time.
I mean, technically you can.
Yes, but why would you?
Exactly. Sometimes I actually pull up the UI on the computer too, though, so I can
modify
edit
it.
the command
Oh yeah. Or yeah.
But I also have tits, and I have nowadays. I typically during quieter streams where I'm like focusing on something, I'll put on VT Chaos and let my stream go wild with that.
What's VTPK? Is that the new program you showed before, the story time stuff, or?
No, that's not the one for story time. This is the one that lets people type in commands so you move around the screen. And like I have it set up so they can use commands to turn me into my chibi form, into my take off my hat.
Oh, so it's another way of it has plugin support for like VTube Studio, whatever. There's a bunch of ways to do that, but this is one of those ways.
Exactly.
Instead of redeems, it's through chat commands.
Yes.
Oh.
So the main point of it is to allow chat to just like fight over like moving the model into a specific area, or like in my case, they like to play Where's Waldo with me, and they'll hide me on my craft desk when I have my hand cam up.
That's cool. Yeah. Because
it's a lot of fun.
The way I think of people normally doing that is with Iron Vertex thing, but that's a little different because that would have to be redeems, and you wouldn't necessarily want people to use points.
Nah, not for that.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
understandable. That's cool.
hi.
Oh, I hear a cat.
How's it
We have a special guest.
going? Special guest, Annabelle. Oh, you're so cute.
Mm-mm.
Hello. She wanted pets.
No, of course. Gotta give her all the pets. Mm.
Mhm.
So we got that. As
For
any other programs or?
whenever I'm drawing digitally, I have a program called Air Server that streams my iPad screen to my computer
Mm.
so that I can actually put it in OBS.
Yeah. So like, it's like
Otherwise,
Duet. There's all a bunch of them.
mhm. Otherwise, I just have like the program for focusing my hand cam. That was when we were talking about filters and stuff overlay. That's the big thing is if you have a phone, it will focus for you. Like
I can.
it will
My
try
thing
to
has
do the
manual
task.
control.
Well, good for you.
You,
I just don't like messing with that.
it's the thing is, I say that, but you're not gonna be able to fuck with those settings at all.
Exactly.
Yeah, because all the good settings are on the phone itself, but the OBS drawer cam whatever does expose all the settings, which is cool
That is pretty cool.
because that's something you can do on Android. But
Mhm.
yeah, the settings are there. Okay, you could. I think the way to fuck with that would be to then remote desktop into the phone to control it.
Ugh,
I don't think it's a way.
disgusting.
There's no other good way. You just would never.
No.
But
Yeah.
having good manual control over a camera is very nice.
Mhm. And it's very simple. It's like 4 settings, and they're the only ones I'll ever need to change.
Yeah, you can set your app.
Uh,
You can set aperture or whatever. Not okay. Actually, phones don't really have aperture size, but your camera probably does. In whatever.
I can change a few things. I don't
Yeah.
remember them off the top of my head. The main
Nice.
thing is being able to refocus things, because sometimes I'll hold up something close to it, and
Yeah.
sometimes
Although with
it just
modern autofocus is really good, but yeah,
I have issues with it. It will never focus when I'm, like, sketching
it
lightly on
it
something,
depends on how
which is why
good.
I went to
Well, yeah,
manual.
yeah. If you, not all things have good autofocus, but some things have very
Mhm.
good autofocus. It's getting better. If you look at
It's
Pat,
getting better. I still haven't found a phone that autofocuses properly.
what phone have you been using? Like
My Pixel 3.
really, my 4A autofocus is fine, but you know, it really depends. It's the same camera, so I don't
I'm
know why you're having
very picky.
issues. It's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I have manual.
It's something with the way that I sketching, with a pencil. It's
No,
too late
it's
for it to do that
it's
properly.
okay. That makes sense. It's not be able to pick up this. You're sketching. It's not for something that light. You would want to force it because no auto detection isn't good enough to pick that something like that up. Understandable.
Exactly.
Mm,
Yep, yep.
yes. And now, oh, what's your How about what's your favorite social media platform? And why is it Tumblr?
Because I don't have to read drama, like, shit about people talking about heights
Because I
being minor coded on Twitter.
oh,
That's the latest drama I've heard
what
about on
happened?
Twitter, and I'm not gonna get into it. People are arguing that under a certain height, you're quote unquote minor coded, whether you're like a fictional
What?
character or whatever the fuck.
Sure, people
And because of
exist.
that, exactly. And I don't have to deal with that shit on Tumblr. All the weirdos left after the porn ban. So now it's just a bunch of people wizard posting in the corner, and it's fantastic there. So that's why I like Tumblr.
A bunch of people and a bunch of YouTubers were like, hey, can we make this work? I I have noticed a bunch of YouTubers like, hey, can we try this Tumblr thing? You know, it's the place. There's people here.
The problem with VTubers on Tumblr is that everyone on Tumblr hates influencers, and VTubers kind of fall not quite in influencer territory, but close enough
Yeah.
that they're just it's the worst.
I
for
want
Tumblr.
to say majority of game ones will have a bad time. I might have a slightly easier time just because I'll be like, hey, T guys, but like
Yeah. All you'd have to do is start talking about T and you get a million follows.
yeah. Like majority of people, I think I seen trying. What I would do, which I still need to do, is post all my art, crediting all of them, and like, hey, look at these cool artists, and be like, and then hey T, and that's probably how I have to do Tumblr. Does that sound about right?
Yeah. Something like that. You'd have to post about fandom stuff. It is the fandom site.
The fandom is me. Come, my man.
Just talk about Fate for a little bit.
Yeah. I can talk about stuff. But yeah. Oh, it's just Tumblr's a weird site.
Yeah, the only successful person I have seen other than just, like, starving artists begging for commissions is this one lady who writes books, about polyamorous shape-shifting dragons
That's
and
just because it's
princesses
weird.
and whatnot. It's not weird, it's fantastic, it's actually really good writing. Um, I've only read part
Well,
of it,
so
though, and
is it related to the science-based dragon MMO? Remember that for like
the
6 years
what?
ago? There was someone trying to make a science-based dragon video game or some bullshit like 6 or 7 years ago.
No. No, this lady's a visual like, an illustration artist like
Okay,
me,
not related to
and
that.
then she just also, like, really likes writing.
That's cool. That's cool. Mm.
She actually posted it to AO3 for the longest time, and the only reason it's not fully on there now is because Amazon won't let her put it there and also sell her book there.
Mm. Oh, just yeah. So it's Tumblr interface, social media, and let's see what else. Oh, we always talked about your model. We never really mentioned on which is your favorite though. Do you prefer your chibi? You prefer your full size? Which of their modes do you prefer
I
yourself?
prefer full size,
Mm,
for sure.
you don't like
I
the?
I like the chibi, it's great for, like, just shitposting and whatnot, but
Okay,
I designed this model with this in mind.
you think I'm fucking joke back here? Do you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
My square, it's basically I legitimately think it's a square, a rounded square for this
It
my head.
is. It is.
It's big. It would roll not the best.
Like a square peg in a triangle hole.
Oh my gosh. Mm-mm. No, what? Yeah. So for, as far as Twitch though, what content has been your like favorite type to stream though?
I really enjoy the craft streams.
You're making.
There's just
It's just those are hand cam ones where we're just doing stuff like Louing and.
mhm.
Mm,
There's just a level of chaos there that I enjoy that I don't get from other things because it's purely just like I swap between 2 modes when I'm doing crafts. Utter focus and, "Oh my god, where the fuck did I put that?"
yeah.
And it's just constantly flipping between those 2, which is nice, it's fun. I also really enjoyed, lately or recently I streamed Phasmophobia, and I am not a horror game person in the slightest, but it was a lot of fun playing with, like, people who stop in my chat a lot, and people who would stop by for that stream, and getting to hang out with people like that. I
That's,
definitely wanna do that again.
I mean, that's fair enough. Fair enough. Um. Mm, no, that was online content. What about like your offline content? Is there anything like you've really enjoyed doing offline? I guess I would. It could just be your illustrations again, but is there anything? It's probably just your illustrations again.
I only do 2 things, and that's art and video game.
Yeah, I was like, is this probably just illustrations again? Is it?
Art, video game, and job. Which
Fair.
I do enjoy my work, but not
Mm,
the same.
fair. They pay you money for your time, and you don't hate it completely. So that's a win.
Yeah, no, I actually really enjoy it. I
That's
hated my
good.
previous job. This one's fantastic, though.
That's good. That's good.
I used to be a little bit worried because I heard about people, like, getting into a tight spot about complaining about their old job,
Yeah, yeah.
while at their new one, and nowadays I'm just like, "No, yeah, my old job was garbage."
Yeah.
My new one's 10 out of 10. I'm staying
Imagine,
here a while.
imagine having a job.
Very
Join
fair.
me on the chaos.
No, I like having money.
You,
I
you,
need money so I can go to Michael's every week and buy things I don't need.
oh, no. So I believe you have a decent sleep cycle going by the fact that you were awake when I DM'd you. What time do you wake up, or do you not have a good?
I typically wake up around 7:30,
Yes.
so I can get ready and go to work on time.
Yeah, I guess you have to for the wage slave jobs.
Mhm.
Um,
Well, Wednesdays now I get to work from home, so I
that's
literally woke up
nice.
at 8:45 this morning, it was
All the way till
fantastic.
8:45. I've gone to bed around then sometimes.
Well, if I leave here by 8 o'clock, I can get to work by 8:15, and then I can leave at 5 and get back home at 5:30.
That's
But
fair.
if I'm already here, there's no point to doing all of that because I don't have to walk anywhere.
That's fair. Yeah. So you have, yeah. I think a good sleep cycle. Do you consume caffeine in the mornings, or
I am literally drinking a Dr. Pepper at this moment.
okay?
It is my
I was
drink of
gonna
choice.
so I was gonna ask which one. So you drink sodas for your caffeine intake?
Yeah, I mean, caffeine doesn't really do that much for me.
Or you just drinking chocolate pepper because it's chocolate pepper then?
Yeah, I
Okay,
just like the
that's
taste.
fair enough.
At work, oh my god, they have like a coffee machine, but one of the options is hot chocolate, and I get that a lot too.
Oh, do you like coffee?
No, I don't like
Okay.
coffee.
Okay, I was gonna suggest something. Howdy Ricard, howdy Ricard.
I
You're
know.
watching without audio, but I know it's a fucking lie. Um fuck, because I don't have subtitles, so I know you can hear me. But how you doing, Ricard? I do need to set subtitles up eventually, guys. One crisis at a time. One crisis at
Yeah,
a time.
exactly.
Yeah, you should whatever. Um I hate how that badge is only been used for trolling for like 99%. It has such a good their heart was the right place when they added it, but it's only been used for trolling.
I think it's a good idea. I think having the trolls like this, it's funny, but
It,
it also like actually lets people tell you, "Hey,
it's also
can you fucking put some subtitles on?"
yeah, I think it's trolling, but also pushing people to add more subtitles.
Mhm.
So it's for a good cause. It's just memes mostly. Now, okay, so you say caffeine doesn't do much to you. How do you get stuff done in the morning?
I suffer. Actually, legitimately, so I'm the worst combination of a morning person and a late night person. And during the week, I have to pick morning person, and during the weekend, I pick late night person. So,
Uh,
but
mm,
also, yeah, I just suffer.
I
Every morning, I'm exhausted.
mm. Now, so I believe you've mentioned programming is part of what you do, right?
Mhm. That's my
Um,
main job.
so tell us all about D programming language, not C, D. You've heard about her.
I don't use that language. I've never
D's.
used that language.
The joke in there is D's nuts, but it is actual language.
I know exactly what the fuck you were going for, and I wasn't gonna give it to you, you piece of shit.
No. It's an actual programming language. I don't know much about it
Yeah, it
other
is.
than I saw someone that was like they made some VTuber tool in D. I'm like, what the fuck?
It's like the person who named the Twitch integrated throwing system.
Tits. Yeah,
Sure.
no. That's a good. That's a good. No. Using D language is not a choice for the memes. They for some reason just learned that and it's like I'm gonna do it in D, and then no one else can help me on it because who knows D?
Exactly.
Like
Nobody. Fucking nobody.
that's like that's like
Couldn't see like a normal
that's
person.
like doing your shit in like raw machine. Not sufficient, but like it's like or Fortran. If I should say it, like no one owns that shit. Ricard, you know D.
Are you thinking of assembly?
Assembly. No. Assembly's probably assembly's very efficient, but just like Fortran. The thing that the lot of unemployment stuff is built in is ran on is really old. I can't remember what it's called. Something.
I don't know what that is.
It's
Any older languages are probably actually highly efficient.
oh
They're
it
just fucking unreadable.
it's yeah, Fortran. It's a general purpose compiled and imperative. It's very old. If it's you get a lot of money from getting it because there's a bunch of old government websites that run on it, and they need it, especially from these last couple of years where oh my gosh, we're having way too many people on this. We need to rebuild their stuff, and we're not going to change our language. So just people that got some good money. But it's spelled like this.
Oh, Fortran. Yeah, okay, I have heard of that.
Yeah,
I think my dad's mentioned that.
it's an ancient language that's still used because these stuff people are still using stuff that was built then from government stuff.
Well,
It's
yeah,
not a
yeah,
bad
that's the
language
problem
from
with
I understand, but like it's old.
mhm. Yeah, anything old, like, you have to find the people who are still
COBOL.
experts in it. COBOL, yeah, oh my I think my dad's worked in COBOL before.
Yeah.
He said he fucking hated it.
So what's your
It's a
as a developer, what's your opinion on every fucking thing these days being a Chromium like little encapsulated thing like
use
Discord?
Firefox.
No, not talking about Firefox and whatever. Talking about every desktop thing being basically a small Chromium browser. Like
Use Firefox.
that's not. Is there a way to do that?
That is actually my opinion.
Is there a way to package it as? Oh, I'm not even talking about what browser you're using. A lot of stuff is just done in like a job. Is it which thing for JavaScript here? Is this basically a small browser? It's very bloated.
Oh, you're thinking like JavaScript and
Uh,
Angular and whatnot?
what is Discord coded in? It's oh geez, it's it's like JavaScript. Which thing is it?
JavaScript?
It's JavaScript, but there's a specific library it's using where it's basically a whole s it's a whole s Chromium browser.
TypeScript? Angular?
And I don't think it's
I
Angular.
don't know.
It's like
React?
I would think it's React. Yeah, or some bullshit. TikTok and IronJS where they ran a Doom and a VM and on a Chrome browser, another VM, and everything was just multi-layer JavaScript. Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, I guess.
How many virtual machines did they use?
But like, so do you not necessarily care about the JavaScripting for like of all this stuff?
No, I fucking hate web coding.
Yeah, that's a matter. I was talking about it's a particular style of development right now where it's faster, I guess. Where they, I don't know. There has to be a reason.
I think the reason is just being able to split your front end from your back end is really, really useful, which is really, really useful for websites. And doing the same thing for applications like Discord and stuff, it just probably makes it easier since those skills
Over reliance on frameworks.
coding in web.
That doesn't make sense too. It could just be like, hey, this framework works, or they can just repackage their website to a desktop thing and like a pre-made browser essentially. And then the phone app is the same thing. The phone app is just a browser but repackaged again.
Yeah. You mentioned Chromium specifically, which is why I was just like, get the fuck away from it.
Well, that is what they're all using. It's because Chromium isn't really easy for it.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a way to package Firefox as it. Maybe there is. There's not no one does it, but
not that I know of. No, Chromium's actually, it's like an engine basically.
Yeah, using the engine of it. I mean, it works well until you're running like 10 of these programs. They're all Chromium based. It's almost as bad as VTubers with all of the Unity programs they have to run.
Yeah, exactly. Just, oh god, Chrome in general is garbage. But yeah, I have opinions about Google. I have opinions about a lot of things.
Chromium is technically disconnected from Google in reasonable ways.
Don't talk that capitalism bullshit at me.
It is separated in enough ways that matter. But yeah, we're not talking Google Chrome. You can't repackage Google Chrome. At least I hope you can't. You might.
Either way. Chromium being such a big thing, like it needs some competitors.
Yeah, it would be nice because Firefox is okay now. It's just
Firefox is actually fantastic now.
So is Edge, but guess what? Guess what? Edge is Chromium.
Yeah.
Hey, it's better than it used to be. It got better by them giving up on being a browser.
I'll give them that. They cut their losses.
You're so bad for one.
It was so bad. It was so bad. But no, Firefox is actually legitimately pretty good now.
Yeah.
It was a back and forth between it and Chrome, but
Ow.
That's a whole other discussion.
I'm bold.
Come grab me for an hour TED talk on that stuff.
That'd be a whole like let's fucking talk about shit. How you doing, Miss Serby? Oh gosh, I keep blanking. I'm fucking
Mitsuru Bun.
Mitsuru Bun. Yes, I need a capital letter in there somewhere.
Yeah, me too.
You know, you can change your Twitch capitalization. It would probably help people a lot. How you doing? And hello, Kojiro.
It's an aesthetic, Dai. No, I agree. Please put a capital in there.
Yeah.
I can't fucking read.
Oh, but hello. For anyone joining in just now, we are currently being joined. I don't know why my auto timer isn't going off, but we are currently being joined by Ambrosiafae, who is straight. No, I was straight. No, I'm not gonna do it. I was gonna say something mean.
Sorry. You wanna say that again?
Ambrosiafae straight out of Harry Potter.
You wanna fucking go? You wanna fucking go? You wanna die? Die?
Oh my gosh.
No, but seriously, fuck J.K. Rowling.
Yeah. The stories of this disassociated with her are okay, but like if you could dissociate the artist and the art there, it's okay, but
It wouldn't work.
it's
It
been
still wouldn't
tainted. It's
work.
been
There's too
tainted.
much of her opinions in there.
It's just been tainted. It's been tainted. It's tainted
It
meat. Tainted
it's not
meat.
even that it's tainted.
It,
If you go back and you
it's not
read
that
the
good.
original, like, well, it's not even that it's not that good, or even it's not even any of that. It's her opinions are still there. They still exist in the
Yeah, we
writing, and
kind
they
of ignored
formulated
them
the
at
way
the
that she wrote
time,
it.
but like, yeah, and there's just better
So, yeah.
fantasy and stuff, anyways. It just happened to be popular.
I wish I could just leave it as in the past as, like, something where it's just
I'm
like,
just
I
surprised it
can
hasn't
notice
died
that
yet.
stuff. God,
There's
no,
there's
people have
better
been at it.
series that have died, but it has not.
Yeah.
But breathing is overrated. You're right, Moose. You're right. You're right. Now, speaking of mousse, like chocolate mousse, what is your favorite type of dessert?
Oh, fuck anything with chocolate.
I was like, oh, I think you probably like chocolate. Oh, so Kojiro
I
also
do
likes
like
chocolate. See, here's the thing, Kojiro. We've established that you can kill me. I'm really just respawn. It's not type of immortality. Because I am like literally my proper title is the contract god. Like I'm basically QB. So yeah, I just kind of respawn. Yes, trust. Yeah, so you anything with chocolate. So you get along with Kojiro then.
It's very weird though. I'm quite a picky eater, and I feel bad often that I am a picky eater because it's not by choice. But like I don't like desserts with fruits in them. It's just it doesn't work for me.
Even if it's just
Fruit is a separate
is it
thing.
a texture thing? Like you're okay with it being blended up?
No, it's a taste. It's more taste than texture.
Interesting.
I mean, in general, I don't like a lot of textures and tastes of fruits.
Well, because I was saying I think I'm a but I'm not a big fan of a lot of cheap ice cream when I have like chunks of strawberries in it because it just doesn't work right.
Oh God, fuck no.
But like if
Absolutely
it's
not,
blended in, I'm good with it. But like the chunks is usually not good.
Cookie dough?
Ooh.
Cookie dough and specifically brownie mixed into ice cream is fantastic.
Oh yeah, cookie dough ice cream is good. Okay, what about is your sweet tolerance high enough to like birthday cake ice cream? Or is that too much for you?
Delicious.
Okay, so you have a very high
There's
sweet.
no such thing as too much.
Okay,
It's too sweet.
Oh, there we go, Miss Missouri Bun. There we go. See, it's so much easier to read now.
Oh wow, yeah! Holy shit, I can read it.
It's what a concept having capital letters.
Yeah. Oh my god.
It's way. I know not everyone's brain lurks to that, but like it definitely helps. Fruit and desserts, foggy fruit. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay depending on how it is.
It looks so pretty. It always looks so pretty, and I'm so
I want
sad
like
that
I've never had a proper like it's a parfait, I think it's called, where you'd use like fresh fruit and like ice cream or whatever. It's a yogurt. I can't remember, but mixed together. I can't remember what it.
It's all the same to me.
You know, but like with fresh fruits, it's fine. But like frozen fruit mixed in with it, it can be usually for me it's too much.
Yeah.
It's kind of reminds me sometimes of, do you ever those like ice cream popsicles with wooden sticks and then you bite into it and you hate yourself and you hate yourself if you bite into the wood or you lick the wooden spoon or the wooden stick?
Oh, you just like reminded me of a visceral feeling from my childhood with that statement.
It's like at the worst.
Yeah.
I would sometimes like I like push it up or just take it off the stick. I hate those things.
I always got the chocolate ones, and I'd always like try to lick the last bit of chocolate off the stick because I knew I wouldn't get one for a while again. And then I'd accidentally bite into the wood, and I'd have a bad time.
Thank you so much for the follow, Zybear. You are now one of Magic Friends. That means got some magic powers, got a little bit of mortality, and most importantly, you're here forever. So I hope you enjoy your stay. I'm just lurking back here. Oh, it's even sillier with.
The googly eyes are really good.
Well, BURL, thank you so much, Cybear.
I will be incredibly gay. Thank you.
Yes. Ambrosia will be gay for the whole family.
Oh my god, my sister, guys, when I was still like coming out slowly to my family, my sister got some like custom soap that was in a rainbow, and it had the label, "Don't worry, it won't rub off on you." And she's like, "I'm gonna give this to grandma and grandpa." I'm like, holy shit, they're already suspecting. Please give it a couple months at least. So she gave it to me instead, and now it's in my bathroom forever.
Very nice, very nice. Oh gosh, that reminds me. Okay, so do you? Okay, I know you barely post stuff on TikTok, but do you scroll for TikTok ever? Like, do you,
I have been posting a good amount on TikTok and
okay,
also scrolling.
okay, so you have been posting. I thought you
Mhm.
at the time last time I checked you hadn't. Okay, so
On my previous account, I didn't post,
mm,
but now that I'm doing craft stuff on there, I'm having a
is
lot
that
of
the
fun.
one I tagged? Did I tag the right one?
I deleted the other one, so hopefully yes.
Okay, well you responded to the story when I tagged.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm still in the closet. Oh well, Zyber.
I'm sorry, my dude.
All I can say is eventually you'll be able to move out and you won't have to worry about them. Uh, I like to say, family are the friends you don't get to choose. So if you can run away from them, no problem. If they don't necessarily are good people just because they're your family. So once you can
The
run away, yeah, you might not be able to do anything immediately, but yeah.
My dad and my sister are both very supportive of me, but I can confirm moving out is the best feeling in the world.
Well, I'm like completely, you know, normie. I don't have a lot of those issues. But then even me moving
Mhm.
out is so much nicer. I don't have to deal with like so much shit. Uh, I
Yeah.
I only started streaming because I was living alone, even though I didn't start doing it immediately. But like yeah, like it's just yeah,
Mhm.
being on your
I
own
vibe with
is
my
good.
dad, but I did not like being a roommate with my dad.
Yeah, and that's better than a lot of people have it, anyways.
Mhm.
Mm,
Yeah, I'm very thankful for that, but I very much understand Cyber. It can be very much a
yeah,
struggle. Just remember, if they're fucking assholes, they don't need to know that about you, and as soon as you're out away from them on your own, you don't have to associate with them at all. The full
yeah.
phrase is the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. You may not get to choose your family, but you can choose whether or not you stay with them.
Yeah. Like it's hard to move out, but it's definitely nice.
Mhm.
Mm,
I have cut off 90% of my family at this point, and I feel so much better because of that,
yeah,
so
like I'm not on bad terms with my family or anything, but like even for me, it's like yeah, it's nice not to deal with shenanigans.
Mhm.
Like
I
even in people that are like in what should be like oh you should want to talk to your family like no you just want to be on you want your own shit. Unless you're a dude who's like, oh yes, my dad was a mechanic, I'll be a mechanic. Unless you're that person, you're probably gonna want to move out.
Mhm. Like, my opinion of it is if my family isn't going to treat me respectfully like they've always required me to treat them, then fuck them.
Yeah.
They can piss right off. And that's basically what happened with my
Yeah.
family. Like, my dad respects me, my sister respects
Mm,
me,
that's
my
good.
brother-in-law
That's good to at
respects
least
me, so I talk to them.
it's good that he gets still be able to keep in contact with some of them.
Mhm.
But yeah. And then you have all of your friends who are like more proper because like you want to be friends with someone if they were like they didn't accept you for who you are. I mean,
Mhm.
if you have friends who don't accept you for what you are, they're not your friends.
No, they are not.
Yeah.
Kill
And
them.
no, don't kill
Bring a
them.
knife.
There's no. You want to leave no evidence. Remember, no evidence. Huh?
They probably don't have magic, though. It's a lot harder.
I'm just yeah. No, understandable. That's why I was assuming you're like in high school or something. Definitely, once
Mhm.
you are able, to, when you get to like probably like university or college, or whatever, that's when you'll be able to escape. But until then, you're sent to kind of.
Yeah.
It sucks to
Yeah, they
say
have the
it.
opportunity.
It sucks to say it, but you're probably gonna have to fucking deal with it for now. Just yeah.
Mhm.
If they're homophobic, probably don't come out to them. You can tell to your friends, but
Don't.
it's don't deal with that drama. It's not worth it.
Mhm.
It shouldn't. You shouldn't. It shouldn't be the truth, but it's the truth.
It is the truth, yeah.
But definitely
Um,
talk to your close friends about it. Mm.
to give you a little advice, if you'd like to accept it, you don't have to, Cybear. Uh, think about what you would like to do after high school as much as possible. Like, you don't have to be ready for it, but you can start doing research and understanding, like, okay, this is how you pay bills, this is how you do this.
Oh yeah.
And even if you don't want to associate them with them later, you can ask your parents those questions, like how to do these things.
Of course.
Uh, and just have get prepared for it ahead of time because for me in my case it took me quite a while to move out. I didn't move out until this year actually. And it was because, like, I kept trying to ask those questions, or, like, I just didn't know the questions I needed to be asking,
Yeah.
and I was just overcomplicating it for
Yeah.
myself.
You can also,
Um
if it's really bad, it's also possible, like not like immediately, but like let's say you finish high school and you're not ready to, like, be on your own. Maybe move in with a friend at that point.
Mhm.
You don't have to immediately live. Actually, living on your own, completely alone, is actually really expensive. But you could
It is, it is.
you can move to a place you'd be happier to, at very least, once you're done with high school.
Mhm. University, if you're gonna go to university or college or anything like that, where you're gonna move into a dorm, even if it's, like, in the same city, still do it.
Oh yeah.
It's a great first test of, like,
Yeah,
learning to live on your
as
own.
much as, honestly, university is kind of whatever for most people, I think that everyone should go for the experience of that year of dorms. Oh, it's expensive. I wish it
Mhm.
wasn't expensive, but it's such a good life experience. Like, I went through that, and I
Mhm.
didn't go to a proper university even, but like, it's just a good, you're on your own. You have access to easy food still, so it's not completely the same as when you completely move out, but it's good. So, when it's punk,
Mhm.
someone told you your family's gender fluid and moved into what?
I didn't understand that either.
What fever dream was that comment? Yeah, you're fine flying. Oh, very nice. Very. Oh, it sounds like you have a good plan. Things can
Mhm.
change in, a couple of years, but hopefully it goes well. Mm,
Yeah.
yes.
It's good to plan ahead. It's good to have contingencies and to think about everything. And I mean that in like exactly like Di said, like things can change in a couple years. So like when you're planning those things, obviously make it clear like it's not an insulting thing to be like, "Hey, what if we don't have the opportunity to move in together? What if something
Yeah,
else
like,
happens?"
it's
It's good to have that plan set aside as well.
a lot changes, especially when you're that young, from year to year.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm, what else can we go?
Just be careful.
Yeah.
Think through things, research things, ask questions.
And for all we know, we like, oh, turns out she was very stabby.
Rest in pieces. Like I understood the apartment filled with gay goblins part, but I was really confused about the gender fluid that your family
You
has.
just posted the wrong place, Gigi. Gigi. Oh, just move. It's okay. It's okay.
It happens. It
Mm,
happens to the best of us.
Now, what did we?
My nightmare.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. Go
No.
ahead.
I was just ask because we've talked about you, like, of working with, your rigor, and we haven't necessarily talked about I message scrolling from DM, saw live tag. Oh, cool.
Oh.
Hello, how are you doing, Agastriel? How you doing? How you doing? We are definitely doing an interview of Ambrosia. This is I'm gonna call this season 0, honestly, because it's probably gonna take like a good number of these until I get to stuff. Thanks so much for the follow. Until I get stuff nailed down. I might not make a proper podcast of them until season 1, but I'll put them VODs on
Mhm.
YouTube, so they'll exist. It won't be like a, proper podcast. Anyways, thanks so
Hey, by
much.
the time you have season one, I'll have that fancy background for you.
Yeah. But yeah, not. But anyways, thanks so much for the follow. You're now one of the magic friends. You got the magic powers. You got a little bit more mortality, and most importantly, you're here forever. Let me. Mm, mm,
My life is
delicious.
suffering.
Awesome, Jack. Yes.
My life is
Igastril. After names.
Yggdrasil.
Yggdrasil. Yes. It's a name.
I've never been sure how to pronounce
I
the
know.
world
Yeah.
tree.
It's the world tree that, like, every weeb likes to use in their light novels. It's used commonly. I never know how to
Go
say it
hide in
properly.
I'm just gonna go hide in the
It's
corner.
true. It's true. It's a very common name to use. I never say it correctly.
I'm gonna use it in my story. I'm not a weeb.
You fucking weeb.
No.
I like how you would be peeking really hard, but I have the audio fixed. I mean, you're peeking. It doesn't go too high. It's not gonna be too loud for people.
Usually with Discord, I don't peak too bad.
Oh no, you'd be
But with
full ass, and
OBS.
I had to turn you up, so you'd be full ass way over in the red. But I didn't. I turned you.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Don't worry. I got the audio split up, so it's fine. Yeah.
I
Just
can't
watch.
believe
Just.
Sword Art Online did something right.
Yeah, of course. I'm watching. Oh no! Oh no!
No, no, stop supporting her. Don't do it. Don't do
Well,
it.
maybe it's
It's not worth it.
maybe it's pirated, but that would still be.
Still. Oh man, there's so much drama around that. Oh goodness.
Yeah,
Like,
it's.
I'm so tempted to go on a rant, but I saw the rest of the interview questions, and those seem so much more interesting.
Yes. Well, let's see. Which ones have we not gone through? We have that. We were talking about this one. We were talking that one. Oh, here's one we haven't done. So, okay, I know you love YouTube Studio, but is there a particular piece of software, excluding that, that is like your favorite piece? It's like, besides YouTube Studio, what's your favorite piece of YouTuber software?
It has to be specifically VTuber software.
Well, I mean, it's gonna be something. I mean, it has to be something used for streaming. So technically, it doesn't have to be VTuber specific, but something used during. You've mentioned something used for streaming. Favorite piece of software you use is not VTube Studio for streaming purposes.
Yeah, I'm just trying to. I'm like putting the rankings together in my head because like Tits is great, but it's not top tier.
It's really good.
It's up there. It's up there, but it's not top tier.
Imagine,
Violet, which is the program you were thinking earlier, that's storytelling. It's also very top tier. It's definitely above Tits.
Maybe that'll be top tier once it's like released and finished.
Oh yeah, when it's done, that's gonna be my favorite for sure.
Yeah.
VT Chaos is really good, but like I'm not sure where to rank that just quite yet. I mean, I guess Air Server, surprisingly, that's the program I use to stream my iPad to my computer.
So basically, you like the ability to be able to draw on your iPad.
If I did not have that, I would not have been able to stream art in the first place.
So for
I actually
Air
had
Server,
to search for like a couple of weeks
to
find a program that worked.
I mean, there's Duet. But yeah, there's a bunch of programs to do it.
I don't think Duet existed by the time that I was getting Air Server because I got this originally to make videos for YouTube.
Okay, because Duet is very old, but okay, if you've been using Air Server that long, okay, understandable.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah.
Because the biggest problem with it was just finding something that would work both from iPad, iOS to a computer.
Yeah. So does Air Server work wirelessly?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I think Duet, one of the things I didn't like about it, because I think maybe it changed it. It only was working wired, which is weird.
That is weird.
Yeah, at least on Windows and on they might have changed it by now. At the time I used it, it was very scuffed on Windows.
Oh, I'm clicked into there and I was trying to scroll.
I can't even remember why I had Duet. Oh, you're right. Okay, no, see, the way I use Duet, though, I use Duet the other direction. You can also use it to make it as another display. That's how I was using it.
Oh, yeah, I never tried to do that.
Which is why...
Actually, I was trying to do that, making my iPad another monitor that I could draw on. I couldn't find any at the time.
I believe, once again, Duet would almost do it. It's more if it would touch sensitivity work properly. I don't know what their current status of their shit is. But yes, weebs, chibis, what we're talking about is... Exactly. Yeah. What other ones have we not done? Because I've been skipping around here.
Don't even think about it, Annabelle.
I will think about it.
She's trying to chew wires.
Well, let's go down here then. What artist have you worked with? Like I started asking because we never finished it. What artists have you worked with for stream assets and similar? Just you can, if you link them in Discord, I can link them over. But
let me go get my list of links.
Yeah. So
because I'm a good person and I link everyone in my stream.
I do.
Panels.
I need to update mine again. It's not wrong. There's just people technically don't use their stuff for like. I have a lot. I just have to completely redo it. I had to make a card. I straight up, I have some people on mine. I have to like, here's the main people and then link to a card. So like, I'll probably have Slum on there and then like, Kiri, and I don't think I'll leave Pandy on there just because I'm not using the model currently. But like probably Shadow. I'll put like 3 or 4 there, and then I'll link like the full list, and then music, of course, Crest. But like, Okay, but then there's so many others ones I'd use, like, it's crazy.
It looks like one of my music artists. I don't have the correct link for them. But that first link, that's my rigger, Kevin.
Mm-mm.
And then I worked with DaiShimaVT for the intro track and my typical track for looping.
There you go.
And then I think you have Shadow's link for overlays.
Oh
I
yeah,
worked with
yeah,
her
yeah. Oh, you
for
have to,
that.
link it again. But so we have in order. So KV is your rigger. So we go
Mhm.
to slash announce rigger, and then we got what did Denshi do for you? Music?
Denshi did music.
Was this a commission or just music you're using for free music?
Commission.
Okay,
I
cool,
commissioned.
cool.
I like having
Announce.
custom things, even though it's
You,
it's
you should
expensive.
just win Kojiro's raffle.
Who?
Kojiro, he was in here earlier. He had a music raffle, and I won it. So I'll have. He hasn't made it yet, but yeah, he gets good music. Then VT. Then we go to Viola Shadow to do your overlays, and what else does she do for you?
Just my overlays.
Okay, and slash announce overlays.
Next person is Jelly. Jelly did
Or that's not that.
my
Well, who would SX do? Oh, that's Jelly.
that's Jelly.
Oh, their Twitter name.
I can't pronounce their actual name. They told me how to pronounce it
But
several times. And I
what did
fucked up.
Jelly do?
Jelly did my stream start, stream end, and BRB screen.
And
So after my little intro video
yeah,
plays, I do have an actual stream starting screen,
nice,
and
nice.
got that illustration from them. And then Uwasa did my logo. She did a fantastic job.
Mm,
Can't recommend her enough.
I still need to get Shadow to redo my logo because they're both stupid and didn't make a high enough resolution. So
Oh no.
she just gets to redraw it in like vector.
Hmm.
I mean, I'll pay her to do it, but like both of us were stupid. Like, wait, it's good enough for like digital use. And then we were like, wait, is this kind of low res?
Yeah.
Logo.
I didn't go for like super high res with Uwasa. I just needed it digitally because I'm not doing anything
My
not digitally
logo is
with it.
like, it's good enough, but like, let me tell you the resolution of my logo. Like, it'll
Hmm.
never be an issue
I'm
for anything digital.
I'm just glad I outsourced logo. You know what? That's some advice I would give past small VTuber me. Outsource things when I can, because graphic design is not my
What do you
passion. My original
mean?
overlays and my original
Oh
logo,
yeah, because like Shadow's really
weren't
good
the
at
worst.
overlays. Shadow begrudgingly is good at graphic design. She does not like it.
That is understandable. She's fantastic at it.
So my
I like I I can put together existing assets and make something nice, like my current Twitter banner. I think that's very good.
mm,
But making the assets, I cannot do.
so the resolution of my logo is 731 by 350.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Welcome to Backrooms. We got yellow walls, moist carpet, buzzing lights, and also a few creatures. But we do have almond water and lost doors that lead to new places. Sounds like you're gonna have a great time there, Red. I'll stay over here though. I'm more of a front rooms person myself. I don't like getting stuck in endless like they're kind of like a shitty hotel lobby. Like it's like come on, it's like a shitty hotel like lobby or walkways with shit going on.
Ooh,
If you ever the back room is lower, that's essentially what it is. Basically, a God potion.
never.
Yeah, I mean, fair. But yeah, my logo is very low resolution, but it's actually good enough for digital use.
Mhm.
Neither of us were thinking when we made it. Yeah, I mean, it's better than almond milk because how do you milk an almond? I don't know.
I don't understand what almond milk is, so I
I'm
don't
pretty sure
care to
it's.
find out.
I don't know. How do you milk an almond?
I don't know, and I don't want to know.
uh,
It's
and
like when
one
you did
other,
surgery on a grape.
and what there's only thing can drink. Fucking can milk actually. Fair enough. Fair enough. You're just that powerful.
That is terrifying. Please stay away from me.
You can, yeah.
Oh, that makes sense actually.
But yeah, comes with growing. Yeah, no. You can. I think I don't know what different almond water and almond milk is. That's my question because almond water milk is essentially crushed up almond and like water and then it kind of juiced out. Essentially
Maybe
that
a little sugar.
I don't know how it works past that, but I don't know what the difference that in water of it would be. Maybe
Mhm.
concentration. Don't know.
I don't know.
I know. I
I
don't.
mean, there's also coconut milk and coconut water
Oh, I think one dose is
and
from the.
coconut
I think what I
extract.
think one dose is from the flesh, but coconuts because
It's all weird to me.
I think coconut milk is maybe one of them is the liquid inside, the other one's from the flesh being crushed up.
Mhm.
Graduating on top of my 4-H group and with Eagle Scout, I've gotten a milk batch. I'm a master of pasteurization. Well, congratulations. Now, where's your fucking cheese? Well, I don't see any Swiss. All I see is American cheese slices all over your face.
Disgusting. Absolutely
I don't
disgusting.
know how
Get
they
that
let
shit
you
out of here.
through that, but yeah,
Suspals.
cheese.
I haven't done any funny voices today. I almost did a woo earlier, and that's it.
Oh, whoa.
Hello, what's this?
American cheese doesn't even touch your home. Fair enough. American cheese has a place though. If you're ever making baked mac and cheese, you want to get like 1 or 2 slices of American cheese. The chemicals in there to congeal are helpful, but you don't just use American cheese. It's you can use the chemical bullshit. It's helpful.
Huh.
But yeah, good baked mac and cheese will have a little bit of American cheese just to make it gooier. You can take the chemical that does that from there and do it yourself. It's really complicated. Easier just to buy a couple of American cheese. Don't buy Kraft singles. Kraft singles are way worse than even normal American cheese, but you can get good American cheese. It's possible. I mean, you can always use Kraft singles, but you know,
I never knew this much about cheese
there's
before.
a lot of cheese is very cheesy. I don't like mac and cheese. Don't make mac and cheese. Fair enough, Ricard. Fair enough. Hmm. No, I think we'll start to clean up here. But before we do, would you please tell us a real rundown? I want to give a rundown of your lore a little bit, and we can talk about maybe your commissions if anyone want to do that, or how it's or other ways for people to support you.
So I haven't revealed too much about my actual lore, but the gist of it is I'm a fairy, I'm a wizard, I'm in some fancy creepy woods called Lunafell, and I am a storyteller. I tell stories about different places and worlds and legends that have sort of passed through the stars of the universe. Um, I have a couple animatics up on YouTube that I will not divulge anything about. You will have to figure out whatever you can from them yourself, since the actual lore that I would like to tell about them is going to be a future story, but that's kind of the gist of it, really.
Very nice. Yes, you're a
I
good.
am not a witch! A
Uh,
witch is different.
well, because I thought you don't make potions. You don't.
Oh, yeah, I do
Do you have a
potions.
cauldron?
I do
Cauldron?
potions. I do have a
Do
cauldron.
you fly?
I had. I can fly. Of course I can
Do you have
fucking
a
fly. I have
broom?
wings. I don't have a broom,
Okay, you're almost were a
but I do have
witch.
wings.
You almost were a witch there. We got really dangerous.
Wizards use cauldrons to make potions too.
I
That's how you make
I
potions.
think the difference.
Whatever pot you put the potions in is called a cauldron.
Sure. But if you were to fly around on a broom, I would call you a witch. You're real close.
That's fair, actually. That's really a witch thing. The lines are very blurred. It depends on what media and what kind of like universe you're in. In my universe, witches and wizards have very different roles. And with the
You,
way that I mix potions and alchemy and whatnot,
uh,
it's more of a
oh,
wizard
sorry.
thing. I studied as a wizard once
Something to
upon
do
a
with being a
time.
witch always makes you ugly. So
No, 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 no,
not
no,
in your
no.
word.
That's a rumor.
That's a rumor. All this. You don't get warts from being a witch. I thought that was a requirement.
That's fucking unhygienic. That's just somebody not taking baths.
So you're saying that all the witches are hygienic?
Yes. No, wait, no. I misheard you. I thought you said they're very hygienic, which they are. You have to be hygienic. Magic is a fucking science. You have to be clean about it. If you aren't clean, you're gonna fuck it up.
Yeah, Ricard.
That's very fair, but we're talking about my universe right now.
So yeah, so you just tell stories and make potions. Making
I
you
do a lot more than that, but I'm not gonna tell you about it yet.
making you love potions.
No, absolutely not. That's illegal.
Yeah, it's good. There's fucking love potions are rapey as fuck.
They really are. Oh my god.
There's nothing essential
It,
about a love potion that's bad.
yeah. There's just like it's one thing if it's more of like a truth potion that's just like
No.
gets the person to tell their true feelings
No, no,
about
no, no, no,
somebody.
no. Love potions are
That's more of like a courage potion though.
no.
It's not really a love
Yeah,
potion.
no. Love potions traditionally are like, oh, they're kind of fucked up.
Yeah, those are fucked up. We don't fuck with that shit.
No, that's good. That's good. So,
I may be a bit lawful evil, but not like that.
would you like to draw up some of your art here? You can put on your VTube Studio layer.
Oh, sure. Let me just. You want me to cover the screen with my characters again?
Sure, real quick.
Give me a second. I wasn't expecting to pull up my art, otherwise I would have done that earlier.
Well, we just want to people see your art. And let me link your. I'll link your.
I'm right here, and I'm beautiful.
Oh, I want to link. I'll link your card again real quick. And the guest.
Let's see. Where's a good one? Oh, this is my absolute favorite all the time.
Is I think that's
on my
that picture.
face.
Oh no, it's on your head.
Exactly. Yeah. No. I did it on purpose. It's fine.
It's being the green. It's only getting a little fucked by the chroma key. It doesn't look quite.
I don't use green that much, but
There's
yeah,
green in the
unfortunately,
water. I think.
it's the sand because it's yellowy, and I had to put blue on top of it to get it to blend right. It turned
It's
green.
fine. It's fine.
Somehow the seaweed isn't green screened.
It's because it's chroma key, and this is why chroma key is trash.
Yeah.
I hate chroma key. Color key would.
There's that.
Yeah. Oh, so people can always pull up. Yeah, people can pull up the non-color fucked version of these on your card. They're all in there.
They're somewhere.
Oh, I can. The ones you're showing off right now, except for that one, are all on there.
This one isn't.
Mm.
Yeah. And hey, I made the character like overload even easier because I had to do a thing for the introduction to my stream. So here we go.
Oh, there.
Here is a lot of my characters.
Very nice. So many peoples.
Lots and lots of people.
These all not all of them, but these are all the ones you currently have. Ooh, someone got deleted there.
These are the ones I've drawn so far.
Yeah.
I've actually drawn more since then, but I'm still uploading things and fixing things and cleaning things up, and it takes fucking forever.
Understandable. So we got that, and what else? I think it's because I wanted to show your commissions and wanted you to show some your art. That's anything else you want to? Oh no, there goes his arms. Well,
arms?
The arms are getting cut off from my color thing.
Oh no! Oh no, there's shirt! Oh, that sucks. That's sad. This is the most recent thing I've drawn.
It kind of looks cool like that, but it's not ended.
It does look cool. Oh, my face just got erased. That's hilarious.
Once we're able to... There's ways we might eventually be able to do this stuff better with sharing our models, but then Shoosh would have to support it as well. It's complicated.
Oh, here's a fun commission I did. Drawing other VTubers for a VTuber.
That's cool.
It was for
Is that for a big collab or a tournament? I recognize.
Yeah, it was
I recognize. I think almost all these people's.
This was for Booster's V Caliber tournament. I did the art for the first one.
Very nice. Going all out for that tournament.
I'm actually friends with the Kami. She's very cool.
Very, very nice. Very nice.
Also, my magical boys are very cute.
Yes.
Share this.
Yes. I found another magical boy, or actually, I don't think they were magical boy. Someone did magical boy art, and I was like, "Hi, magical boys." I was like, "Yeah, hi, I'm here." Yeah, no, it was just it was just somewhat magical boy art, but yes, it's good. It's good. So for everyone, when can people like catch you for streaming? Do you have a schedule?
I have a very set schedule. I usually say something in my Discord if it changes, but you can always catch me Friday and Monday at 7 p.m. Central Time and on Saturday at around 1 p.m. Central Time.
Hmm. And you don't currently in the next couple weeks have anything major planned. It's just more business as usual for now. You want
It's
nothing.
business as usual. I'm finishing up Inscription this Saturday, but that's like the only like planned thing.
Mm-mm.
I never have a schedule set up ahead of time other than just the timing, just because my streams are basically what am I feeling in the moment, you
Yes,
know?
yes. Sounds good. Sounds
I
good.
feel like Phasmos is gonna come up in the near future
Sounds
though.
good. Sounds good. Okay. I think that's about it. If you have any closing statements you'd like to do, or
Be gay, do crime.
all right, cool. Now we're gonna. If anyone here would like to join us on this, well, anyone that can join us on Discord, we're gonna do that. We're probably not gonna raid today. We're gonna go over to Discord and we're gonna watch Kung Fu Panda 2 for anyone who want to do that.
I wish I could stick around, but I have to sleep.
Okay, that's fine. Please do get some sleep. We're gonna go watch Kung Fu Panda. Hopefully I didn't keep you up too long. Or you probably like are good now, but you wouldn't be able to stay up for a whole movie, essentially.
No, I wouldn't be. Maximum 30 minutes more, otherwise I'd be dying in the morning.
No, okay,
No
please.
one wants
Okay,
that.
good. I did start to wrap it up at a good time for you then. Sounds good.
Yep, perfect
Thank
timing.
you for everyone who stuck with me for these technical issues. I think we had fun. We'll eventually get this VOD put up on YouTube. It's all fun. We'll be on. I'll say. We'll start the Kung Fu Panda in about 15 minutes. So I'll do that / announce. We will start Kung Fu Panda. Kung Fu Panda. Panda 2 in about 15 minutes at 8:45 p.m. PT. Anyways, I guess we're not going to oh, I don't think I fixed my end stream thing. That's not a big deal. But yes, I'll see you guys tomorrow at 6 p.m. PDT for I'm playing Little Witch in the Woods. I'll see you guys later. Okay, let me
Bye-bye.
go here. Where's my end screen button? There we go. Hey, look, it's not right. Yeah, it should be Little Witch in the Woods, and this is technically wrong. The times are right. I keep my streams at consistent times. But yes, thanks so much, everyone. And thank you much for Car for joining me. We will not be raiding today, because we'll just be going over to we're just gonna go over to Discord if anyone wants to Kung Fu Panda 2. Later.